song. I love this song. Pumbaa, are you nuts?
Test. Yo.
I love this song.
Y'all heard the grill snapping. What's good, y'all? Ghambit, aka Tequila Daddy, aka Ghambit Poppy, aka Jose Rogan on the most lit podcast in the galaxy, Treehouse Club Live. Yeah! Extreme! Sorry for the late start. My bad, guys. I've been having issues. So I had a whole different fit, right? I had a yellow beanie with my nice Wu-Tang cutoff. And then I got the cameras calibrated. I was ready, and I did everything last night. I had the thumbnail ready last night, which is usually the hardest part. That shit takes me about 15 minutes to an hour sometimes, depending on how complicated it is. Last night's took about an hour. You know what I mean? So every time y'all see the thumbnail, it takes me an hour to 15 minutes to do. So we got, that's why when we do pre-production, it's so important for folks to get here early. That was the big problem me and my cousin always had, is that when I would do pods with Cuzzo, he'd lag to get here, and then he'd get here and he'd want to just cam on and go. And I'm like, bro, we have to do pre-production. He's like, well, I was hoping you'd do all that. The big part about having a pod, bro, that you could tell who does this and who doesn't. When I watch podcasts, you could tell which podcasters get together and do all pre-production, have a meeting before, get it done, get all the shit calibrated, and then hit record, right? That's important, bro. I can't just sit down and hit start. Bro, how was your day? How you doing? So we get all that shit out the way, all that initial energy. A big part of it about doing pre-production when you're with a co-host is boom, we're just talking about life. You know what I'm saying? Boy, was really he's been really going through stuff and really dealing with life. And so I was just asking, we had a whole, before the cameras turned on on Wednesday, me and Boy had a whole crazy heart-to-heart deep conversation. And I prayed for him and stuff. We had then we camped on and had a great episode, actually. I really fucked with last week's episode. But he's whatever my brother's going through, and I pray that he gets through it, and the fact that he shows up here, because I know how much of an escape this is for him. So he comes here, and this is just, we're talking, it's me and my homie, him and his homie that we've gone through. This is my brother, me and him have gone through so much together. Is me and my brother having a conversation. That's the way he sees it, and he watches a lot of podcasts, so he thinks it's cool that we're actually catching a second wave from what we did in music, and he gets to come on camera, talk shit that me and him have been talking about for fucking for 20 plus years, and we get to just do it so naturally because we're homies. And it's easy to just say yo, okay, boom, let's just go over there. I'm gonna show up, he's gonna hit record, we're gonna go. I need a half hour to an hour, so at least 15 minutes to get all the initial energy sparked. Let's get this energy sparked. Let's just start throwing together ideas. Hey, what do you feel about this? Hey, have you seen this? Hey, did you see this is coming out? Hey, regular conversations, all the small talk. So that way when we hit camera, we're already in the mode. We've already been conversating. The fire's been going. That's how podcasting works. So the pre-production is a very important and vital part to making this shit pop. So I say all that to say, I did all that shit yesterday. I wrote down my notes. I wrote down, I opened up all the tabs here on my computer so I know what's bookmarked, what we're gonna talk about, the key points of what we're gonna go over. And then I did, all the regular shit that I usually, do pre-production conversation before the thing. I did it last night so I could just, I could run a little bit late. Now I have to stress out. All I got to do is hit record and go. You know what I'm saying? I got in a conversation with, shout out Junior number 9, my management team over at GT Digital Distribution and Time Is Now Entertainment. But we went from that, right? I was in the conversation. I was like, yo, I got to go. Boom, I get on here. And I'm already dressed. You know what I mean? I'm already dressed. I'm already ready. I'm already ready to go. Then I fucking jump on cam. I think I'm fly. I got my yellow beanie. Like, y'all don't ever even really see my shoes for real. Like, and I got my nice Jordans that are matching my yellow and black with my yellow fucking Wu-Tang shirt. I jump on camera and the green screen is not taking. So like this shit was all see-through. The yellow beanie, for whatever reason, the yellow beanie was all see-through. My fucking logo on the Wu-Tang logo was all see-through. It's too distracting. And I don't like when it does that, so I had to go change. And then when I'm changing, so at our church, they got, I had them order new mics. And I thought they were going to get 2 new mics, but apparently they got 3 new mics. And so I got to go calibrate those today. Get them all set up and running for Sunday. We got a big 10-year anniversary service at my church. Shout out to the Encounter Church. 10-year anniversary. What a blessing. God's so good. God's so great. And you know what I love about my channel, too? Is that I can talk about whatever the F I want, right? So if I want to talk about God, I get to talk about God. And it's cool because it's my channel. And there's nobody can do about it. You know what I mean? This is not like I'm not a Christian channel by any means. I mean, y'all see how I go crazy sometimes, and I'm by no means a perfect man, but the fact that I can come on here and talk about whatever I want, I love, man. It's a free platform. God bless America, man. God bless America. God bless freedom of speech, man. And, God bless you all. I appreciate all of my followers. Everybody that's been giving me the watch hours. Bro, we've been going so crazy. The last few videos have been pretty dope. I'm just having a blast, fool. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a blast rocking with y'all, making content with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, because y'all are involved, man. Every time you guys drop some shit in the chat, I'm always, like, paying attention. I'm attentive to everything that's going on. Let me see here. There's gonna mute up the sound for a second. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, make sure y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Let us know. So we're dropping the algorithm. I took a little bit to get on here, man. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Let me see who's in the building. Tone Contreras in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Join the Discord. Don Juan in the spot. Don't make it hot. My brother. Yeah, Don Juan. What's good, Fulio? Bless up. Big blessings, man. What's Gucci, bro? Don Weezy. Yeah. Shout out to my peoples, man. This fool was talking himself up. That's why he said that. You got to show us more love down here, fool. Aki, shout out, man. 510 Classics, we in here. Pay attention, foolio. I am. I got you guys. I got you, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. All you guys. Let's try and get this thing up to 20 subscribers in the chat today, man. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a weird one. It's going to be a good one. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good one. Yeah, everybody roll it up. Roll up your goodies. If you're sipping something, it's Friday, man. It's Friday. We got here. We're here. We made it. We blessed. You know what? I'm going to do today? Every time that I stream, I'm going to start by see my homie Don Juan, y'all see him in the chat. Junior Martinez, I saw the sneak diss, Brody, LOL. Yo, dissed a proven battle rapper. You are cooked. Oh yeah. He don't got the balls to say it with his chest though. If you're gonna diss me, bro, you gotta say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna say it with my chest. When I diss somebody, you're gonna know I'm talking about you. I know you talking about me, but I want everybody to know, just so they could be like, oh, who is he talking about? So that way, when I come back, it ain't a popularity contest. It's a I'm better than you contest. y'all don't stand a chance, bro. This. Oh man, both them shits was weak as fuck. I hope you got something better in your tank. Cause guess what? I'm smacking the shit out you too, gang. I'm smacking the dog shit out you, dude. You're gonna have your spit's gonna fly from your lip and land on the wall, bro. Fucking weirdo. Anyways, yeah, man, hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Hey, this is after I said all that, hey, listen, man, I am the angel of death, man. I came to wreak havoc. So, all right, good energy. So, yo, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Please hit the like button, drop a comment. You know what I mean? Here, actually, let me put up this thing right here. And make sure y'all follow the Discord, gang. Follow the Discord, bruh. The Discord's actually lit, man. We be sharing hella videos and information. The homie Classics, the homie Tone. I fuck with that. It's like we have a big ass group chat where we can all boom. Shout out to everybody in the chat though, man. All the homies. So every day, right? Y'all see Don Juan DeMarco, man. Shout out to my brother, right? Y'all see Don Juan DeMarco. So Don Juan sends me a Bible verse of the day every day. Every day I wake up, and one thing like he taught me is that before your feet even touch the ground, just give God some thanks, for everything that he's done in our lives. You know what I'm saying? For something as simple as like just breathing, gang. So he sent me this message. I hope you don't mind, gang. I hope you don't mind, me talking about this. He said, it's the weekend. Once again, we made it. If you're reading this, God had you on his mind this morning. That's big. Be grateful, blessed, and prosperous all weekend long. And remember, drink plenty of water and mind your business. Bless up. See, this is my homie, bro, and he has not skipped a beat. Sometimes he's like, damn, I forgot, and he'll send it to me like in the middle of the day, but every morning, bro, because I'm a night owl, so I'll be barely getting home from the gym, going to bed. I'm already getting a text message from Don Juan giving me the Bible verse of the day. You know what I'm saying? So today's Bible verse. So every time I go live, I'm gonna give you the Bible verse that Don Juan sent me in the morning. All right, and we're gonna start doing that on the show, because if they taking God out of schools, I'm putting God back in the podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. So the Bible says, for it is God which worketh in you both and will to do of his good pleasure. For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Philippians 2:13, King James Version. So, for it is God which worketh in you both for you to do his will and to do his good pleasure. It's on you to do both of those. God bless America. God bless the world, man. Big blessings, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't try to, people tag me in that thing earlier with this, autistic nerd kid, like, diss me on a song, trying to sneak diss me, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't paying attention to none of that shit, gang. Say it with your chest, bitch. That's what I'm gonna say. When you're ready for the real smoke, say it with your chest. Make sure y'all hitting that like button on the way in, man. Hey, so let's talk about it, man. Hey, I don't know if y'all know who Mr. Beast is. I don't know if you guys watch his videos. I don't know if you guys even pay attention to the internet that much to even know any of these streamer kids like Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross. But this dude, right? In the past 6 months, his life's been falling apart. But the thing is about Mr. Beast is that everybody's always questioned his his intent. People always question his authenticity. People, his genuineness. People tend to say that Mr. Beast is fake. That his platform's fake, that it's all for clicks and likes, and that he's really not a genuine person when he does things for people. Now, although I say that, like, oftentimes when people are giving away money on camera or, doing good deeds on camera and broadcasting it to the world, it is kind of against morality, right? Like, you don't want to be giving a homeless person fucking money on camera like this, that's like, not only is it fucked up towards the person receiving the money, it makes you look like a douchebag, like you're only doing it for publicity or good, for people to think that you're a good person. And what, the problem with it, for me, when people say that about Mr. Beast, is like, usually people who don't do good shit at all, like, it's like they don't even do shit behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us, especially if you're like a Christian person or you walk with God, a lot of people don't really like broadcast it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of y'all that are criticizing Mr. Beast don't even do any good shit for people. You know what I mean? At least he's doing good shit for people. Also, like, he built his channel as a kid, like, off of, like, giving shit away. His first content was actually video game shit. But, like, his channel grew into shit about, like, just like giving money away. Like, they walk up, give somebody like $100, and then they started giving away suitcases of money. And the sets that they build, the elaborate sets and all that shit, like, somebody's like, he claims that he doesn't see much money off it because the videos cost so much. But the only thing I don't agree with that, like, I'm like, but you said that you fly like 20-something, like your girlfriend lives in Africa and you fly 20-something hours to see her, and 20-something, or fly her out here and it's 20-something hours, like, how much, like, having a girlfriend that's so far away, how much, that's like crazy, like, it's crazy to, like, I don't know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, you gotta have a little bit of Luciano, man, and the way that he dresses is very, I don't know, like, I'm torn, because when I want to get to know people, I like to watch podcasts. So I've seen him on numerous podcasts, and he's always kind of like the same person. He's like like a really cool, like there's podcasts where he's like cussing, bro, and he's like fuck that, yeah, shit, fuck, you know, ass, and you know, he's like talking like a regular human, you know, and his videos are super clean, no cussing and all that shit. But when he's like on Joe Rogan, when he's been on what's the other one, Flagrant. He was on Flagrant with Andrew Schultz. That was a hell of a good podcast. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, I'm torn, you know, because I have enjoyed a lot of his content. Like, I like the all the videos where he'd be like, yo, fill this triangle here with whatever you could put in this triangle in this GameStop. I remember watching, he said, told these people, like, whatever you could put in the fit in this triangle at this GameStop, you get to keep. And these fools like spent the whole episode like, and you know, like they kept cutting back to them, and they kept cutting back to them, and like by the end, these fools fit the entire GameStop in the triangle. So this fool bought the entire GameStop out, you know. And then he gave this lady a big ass triangle and all the cars that she could fit in there. You know what I'm saying? Like she could keep, and she fit all the cars. And by the end, she's like, okay, so he's like, all right, so you win all the cars. And she's like, which one? She's like, no. He's all, no, you get all of them. They're all yours. She's like, no way. She like kind of freaked out, you know. She started like crying and shit. And you know them, like, although I feel like there might be some shit in there that's fake, I feel like most of it is real. It's just like there's some, you know, I watch enough content and enough movies to know when somebody's like acting and versus when somebody's like, you know, sometimes you might fool me, but for the most part, you know, I don't know, just some of those reactions that some of the people give on his shows are like really like, they're heartfelt, bro. They're like really like, you know, these people, you can tell like when somebody's life is changed, you can just tell, bro. You can just tell. You can see it. You can see it in their eyes. But I rock with it. I rock with Mr. Beast, man. I hope he fixes all this shit. You know? I hope he fixes all this shit. He finds a way to clean it up and make things a lot better. Let me see here. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Facts. Man, Don Juan always got the jewels, bro. Don Juan always got the jewelry, bro. All the people that win money or prizes on his channel are all associated to him and his friends. Facts. So at the beginning, it was like at the very beginning, like the first, before they started like straight up handing out, well, there would be times where like, you know, he let like Carl, but it, like, I remember the episode where he was talking about it and he's like, oh no, it was on Joe Rogan when he was, no, it was on Flagrant with Andrew Schultz when he was talking about it. He's like, at the first, it was like, we were just trying to get friends and family members who were willing to do these challenges. He's like, eventually we had to like go find random people, and then that started getting hard to do, and then we started picking random subscribers, and that got like weird because some of the people don't have the personalities to be on camera. So he's like, now we go through a casting agency, you know. They got a manager eventually that like was able to take it to the level where it's at, you know, where they're using, you know, professional, like everything's just more professional, you know, like the whole HR behind the scenes, all that type of shit is more professional. Their cleanup game's a lot better. The way that they're dealing with this is crazy though. Like all the different controversies, they're like deleting comments under videos. They're fucking they got a whole PR thing. They've been doing like fake leaked emails in order to get their narrative across. So that's a little odd, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm going to chalk it up to them just being, you know, Mr. Beast is fucking young, bro. He's like 22, 23 years old, bro. He's like a youngster, fool. He ain't like, you know, let me see how old Mr. Beast is, bro. Man. Yo, man. Let me see. Let's see how old Mr. Beast is. Oh, he's 26 years old. All right, so he's 26 years old. He was born in 98. Born in 98, man. Born in 98. Let me see here. How's my sound, y'all? My sound right? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Help get me in the algorithm. Help get me in the algorithm, y'all. These turn me up. Yeah, so he's 26. But think about it, he's rich, bro. Like, I wonder how he gets his money, yo. Yeah, I'm good. I was just like, oh, yo, there's this young, shout out to Watsonville fool. He's a young little blogger. He's starting like some whole little Watsonville fool scene right there. And he's like he actually be rocking with the podcast, you know, so shout out to him, you know. He's a little instigator though, and I love it though. I love it because that's how I was at his age, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see him really come up and do something great with that page, man. So Watsonville fool, go up, keep doing your thing, man. Keep being you, man. I'm rocking with it. I like what you're doing. And I see that you're young. I called it too, bro. Me and bro was having a conversation and I called it too. I said, yo, you're young, huh? You must be like 18 or 19. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, I just turned 19. And I was like, all right, bet. Like, because I remember where I was mentally in that age, bro. And so, you know, I rock with it, bro. I rock with it. Maybe one day he get comfortable enough to come on the podcast and you know, I like to see young talent. When I was in my mid-20s, I was like always looking for young talent, the 15 to 18-year-old talent that by the time that they're 30, they're going to be super fucking dialed in, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully have already dropped lots of music and shit. That was like my favorite shit to do, like call it, and then I would like find these little rappers, boom, 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 make music with them, produce a couple songs. And then, like, they'll go out and they'll do, like, dope shit on their own, you know, like, kind of gain traction, build an audience. And that's like, oh, okay, that's hilarious. But that's what I like. That's what, you know, if once this platform really gets going, bro, I'm gonna start doing like I really want to put a compilation out now. And if I were to put a fucking album out now, I'd have like lit shit on it, bro. Like I'd be able to get some crazy features. That's what I should do. And then like get a couple dope local ones. And I feel like you know what I'm saying, that I feel like I could put together a dope because I want to bring compilations back. What happened to compilations, man? What happened to compilations? Yeah. Oh shit. Shout out. We got Josefito in the house, man. Local Salinas YouTuber, shout out to you, man. Come through, man. Pod a little bit. You know, like I said, I just want to do dope content. If I could even, I want to create a show where I'm not even on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm over here off cam. I'll take a mic, like maybe I got a mic and it's like 2 other people and I'm off camera just producing, and then I'll be like the third mic that chimes in every now and then. But I don't want to I just want to inundate the internet with hella shit. You know what I'm saying? And I want to produce a podcast that doesn't include me, has, you know, like little to nothing to do with me, that's, you know, about whatever, you know. I'm trying to do that. I got these 2 sisters that want to come in and audition and do a pilot episode, but we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'm just trying to do content. Hopefully once we get monetized on here, I'm trying to use the first check that I get from YouTube to buy more equipment. You know, I could already take super chats and shit like that, but what I'm trying to do is buy more equipment. I want another camera. I want another camera, and then I want a what's it called? I need a computer. I need a camera and a computer, and then I want like a stream deck and a couple other things that'll just make this like way more lit. And what do y'all think? Y'all think I should keep this look, or y'all think I should build one of those hipster ass, one of those hipster ass sets with like the couches and the table decor with the fucking the neon lamp in the background? Y'all know, like, all the podcasts are doing that aesthetic, but I'm just like, that's why I moved away from having a table. I used to have a table here with all kinds of shit piled on it, and I moved away from that aesthetic because I'm like, yo, too many people do the not green screen. And the reason I fuck with the green screen is because, like, I can make myself small in the corner and we could react to shit and I could show you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like this setup. I feel like it looks more like a news show, like we're delivering information, you know what I'm saying? The other stuff is like, oh, we're having this conversation, and this is this natural conversation in this fake environment we created. And I don't know, I'm just like, you know, like, I want to, this is like, nah, we're coming here to give you information, you know what I'm saying? And if, you know, this takes you out of it, the whole point of the green screen is to make you feel like you're in part of it, and we could have a dope conversation. We have dope conversations on here. I have great conversations with myself on here, and I don't need no fucking fancy fucking set. I got the furniture. I got like people who give me furniture just to fucking put it in here, and you know, got lights and all that shit. I could order a Treehouse Club light, all that, but I don't know. Maybe when I move to LA, I'll change to that aesthetic. Y'all know when I'm out there, because then you'll see all the whole different shit. It'll look different, but I really like this aesthetic right now. This is like Treehouse Club Live. Boom, we're in the fucking place to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lit, but I'm gonna have to change it up at some point. You know, maybe the graphics. I don't know. I might have to change it up, do something new, switch it up. You know what I mean? You gotta stay current. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's like, I just don't like doing what everybody's doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that was cringe about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris saw Donald Trump go to Aiden Ross, and then she hit up Kai Cenat and got dubbed. You know, it's like you were just doing it because everyone else is doing it. It wasn't like some bright idea that you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the most obvious move that you did. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I hate that. I always go against the grain. Like, when I design fashion and I do, you know, people was always like they'd see, I'm like frustrated because, you know, it costs so much to do screen printing. And I told somebody, I was like, why don't I just start painting on the jackets? And literally everyone was like, no, like, that's so ghetto. And then I did some pants and shit. Like, these pants right here, look at it. Look at it. Shout out to look at, I made this chain right here, yo. Look at, with the real, this is real gold right here. This is a real gold chain. But look at, right? I don't know if y'all can see this, but I paint on the pants, right? I paint on the pants, and they came out sick. And you know, these I distressed fully. Like I bleached them, I cut them up, I fucking they're all bleached, they're all cut up, they're all fucking distressed and shit. And I did all this shit myself. You know, these were all just regular blue jeans and shit. And then I painted on them and shit. And I was like, oh, this shit looks sick. So I started painting on jackets and shit. And then I just started posting my work, and Lush was like, bro, your shit is going crazy. He's like, this shit's crazy. So then he sent me like a couple designers. He's like, these guys like kind of remind me of your shit. And hell, bro, I'm not the only one that does this shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, these dudes doing the same shit with that I do. And so I started fucking with like a lot of different new designers, like Ass Pizza, who's Austin Babbitts. He's done shit with like Supreme, Louis Vuitton, all that shit. Kid Super, who had a whole collection with Louis Vuitton and did other collabs with Louis. He's done shit with Puma. Itai LA, who's from he's from Los Angeles. He'll take a Louis Vuitton towel and then turn it into like a sweatsuit. He'll take a Louis beach towel and turn that shit into a sweatsuit. There's just like a lot of different designers that Lush put me on to that actually, man, like I'm a big Kid Super fan, bro. I got like hella pieces from him, bro. Like I got like 2 dope pairs of pants from him. I have a few grand, bro. When I was trapping heavy, bro, I could have spent money on like Louis and Gucci and all that shit, but I'm buying like underground shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, I buy like a lot of like shit that I can like tear up and fuck with. Like this is an old you know how many old t-shirts? I got this. I mean, y'all remember when Occupy also like Jay-Z wore this shirt in like a fucking like it was like the Grammys or some shit, and then I happened to randomly find it in a fucking Ross. I was like, man, it'd be sick if I could find it, and I found it in a Ross, bro, out of all places. So this is an old shirt that I cut up, you know. So I always repurpose shit. Because like the shirts is like, you know, there's like whatever, you know, but like the denims and all that shit always like look proper, and I always got like special denims and shit that I make. But I don't be buying like a Miri or none of that. My glasses is always fly. I got a lot of Versace's. This is my second pair. This is my first pair of Off-Whites. I have 2 pairs of Off-Whites. I had 3 pairs of Versace's. I only got 2 pairs of Versace's now. And then you know, a bunch of other shit. I gave a lot of shit away too, bro. When I have a lot of shit, I just gave it away, bro. There's times I'm in those moods and shit, I just be giving hella shit away. Like some fucking what are those shits that everybody was wearing, bro? Those shoes that everybody was wearing. It starts with the A. I don't remember, bro. I got so much. I had so much shit. I got some Off-White shoes I've still not worn. Like I love fashion though, bro. I love fashion. But anyways, that was a tangent, wasn't it? Going back to Mr. Beast. All right, we're going back to Mr. Beast. See what happens, bro, when you drink a C4 and you get sidetracked? I don't even know how we got to fashion, but we got there. So, Mr. Beast. So, boom. People hating on him. People saying that he's fake. People saying he's doing all these shit for clicks and likes. Then, everybody was wondering when some bad shit would get exposed, right? So then this fool, Chris, Mr. Beast cast member, comes out as trans. Boom. That was the first big blow. That was the first time anything of controversy really like stuck. People been trying to throw shit at his wall. This was the first thing that stuck because it was, you can't get past it. You're like, this dude, what? First you see dude wearing like nail polish, which is like, all right, well, like, you know, some rappers wear nail polish and, you know, pause, but Dwayne Wade wears nail polish, pause. You shouldn't have to say pause when you say Dwayne Wade, but I don't know, it just feels right. But anyways, then the episodes start happening, right? He starts having all these episodes with Chris, who's now going by Ava in the video. And every time, dude's dressing more and more like a girl. Boom. At one point, it's like, oh, you're a full-blown chick. You got makeup. I don't know if those are man tits. You've got, you know what I'm saying? All this craziness going on. I'm like, okay, this is distracting. I can't get past this. Like, we seen you as a dude. Now you're a girl. Hey, that's your thing. It's just that this is a children's show, like the family show, all ages. How do you explain this to kids? Like, what do you got to, this is kind of crazy that you're dealing with this. So it's when it started getting weird, right? And then you hear little rumbles and things that this fool's grooming little boys. And then you're like, okay, this is getting weird. And this is where we are. He's had multiple controversies. That dude Chandler left. He's one of the dudes that's been there since the beginning. He leaves. Fucking one of his ex-employees does 3 videos on YouTube kind of exposing some of the behind the scenes shit. Some of it which seemed biased and bitter because he, you know, wasn't like front of attention and you could tell he kind of wanted to be the center of attention. Some of it was like, oh shit, this is kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then his girlfriend comes out, his ex-girlfriend comes out and makes a statement, which also you gotta kind of take with a grain of salt because exes are always gonna be a little bitter, especially when your boyfriend's super successful and has a girlfriend that's all the way in South Africa that he has to fly 28 hours to just to see. So let's get to it. Let's get to the content. This is the first time that Mr. Beast has real chinks in his armor. Mr. Beast. Oh, here, let me shrink myself. Pause. I wonder when we're gonna get past the pause, man. If that's just gonna be a regular thing forever. Because if I don't say pause and, you know, motherfuckers are gonna make assumptions that you're homosexual. I wonder when we're gonna get over that. It's getting a little exhausting after a while. It does get exhausting, I ain't gonna lie. All right. Mr. Beast collaborator Ava Chris Tyson leaves YouTube channel after online accusers accused they of grooming. Tyson and the alleged victim denied the allegations. Mr. Beast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, said he's hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation. Ava Chris Tyson, a longtime friend and collaborator of YouTube star Jimmy Donaldson, better known as Mr. Beast, announced this week that she is leaving the channel after online commentators accused her of grooming. I don't know why they put it in parentheses. Isn't it just what it is? Isn't it just what it is, man? It is what it is, man. Hold up. Accuse her of grooming. Tyson regularly appeared on Mr. Beast's channel, which features outrageous challenges, elaborate giveaways, and high-spending comparison videos. Donaldson has 305 million YouTube subscribers, making his channel the most subscribed to on the platform. Tyson, who is a transgender woman, has been subjected to attacks against her identity in her past, and Donaldson has defended her. That's Chris, Ava, they, them. That's them. That's them. Recently, Tyson was criticized for developing a relationship with a minor online, beginning when the person was 13 and Tyson was 20. The controversy began after a video in June analyzing the online interactions between Tyson and the minor, who goes by Lava GS Online, gained traction on YouTube this week. I don't know when this was, but this was recently. All this broke recently. More online commentators began scrutinizing public posts between Tyson and Lava GS on X and Discord, including some referring to nude photos, sex, and hentai, meaning anime pornography. NBC News was unable to independently verify the posts, which appeared to have been taken down as of Wednesday afternoon. Social media users appeared to believe the posts were evidence of grooming, which the National Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Children defines as building a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with the child or young person so they can manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. Conservatives have weaponized the word groomer against LGBTQ community online in recent years. In the past, X announcing her in the post on X announcing her departure, Tyson denied the grooming allegations but apologized to her followers. We'll read the post right now. Lava GS, now 20, rebutted the grooming claims on Monday on X. Rebuted. These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth, he said. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. He added that Chris's messages to me were spent. He added, Chris's messages to me were sent in public Discord server groups, but everyone is framing it as if I was if it was one-on-one. As a representative for Tyson did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Lava GS also did not immediately respond to a request for comment via X. Tyson posted an apology on X for making unacceptable social media posts, but directed people to Lava GS posts denying claims of grooming. Says, I would like to apologize for any of my past behaviors or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. To lump these two factors together and create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond the edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen, she posts on X. In past years, I've learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself. Now, hold on. You were a man. Now you're a woman. You literally changed who you were. This fucking guy. Or girl, or whatever. I can work on myself. No, the doctor is working on you, bro. Despite the post from Tyson and Lava GS, many online believed the sexual references in Tyson's interactions with a minor should not be passed off as edgy. Same Let me see. It's edgy. Some said it is inappropriate for adult content creators to engage in explicit conversations with their minor fans because there is power imbalance. Amid the criticism against her inappropriate pose, Tyson has received comments misgendering her, as well as anti-LGBTQ harassment. Lava GS has received comments doubting his account of his experience and accusing him of being paid off. Donaldson said in a post on Wednesday night on X that he removed Tyson from the company channel and any association with Mr. Beast after becoming aware of the allegations. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts, he wrote. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. Donaldson said he would await the investigation finding before taking further action. I mean, what further action, gang? You just got to fire Ava. So that is the controversy one. This one's like the one that like started this whole shitstorm of Mr. Beast and everything going on behind Mr. Beast that's just kind of caving down, so he was like, all right, I made a comment, I fired Ava. What more could go wrong? Well, let me see, when was this? July 24th. So this just, shit's barely starting to, we're in the early season of the end. We're in the early season of possibly the season finale of Mr. Beast. Did Chandler leave Mr. Beast after Ava Chris's controversy? See, Chandler, y'all probably see that fool in all the videos. He's to me, he's the funniest one that work because he's super awkward, tall, funny, he's got the funny face going, like that fool's funny, you know what I mean? Like he's probably like the better one on the channel, you know what I mean? Better, yeah, I think he was the best talent that he had. That Carl kid's kind of cool, but this fool's actually like funny, you know? Speculation has started to swirl about Chandler leaving Mr. Beast after following the Ava Chris Tyson controversy. Tyson resigned from the massive YouTube channel, the largest platform in the fact, following accusations of grooming and fostering potential sexual relationships with minors. Tyson originally joined the channel along with Chandler Hollow as his close friends of James Mr. Beast Donaldson. Damn, they stopped calling him Jimmy. They started calling him James. This shit sent shockwaves through Mr. Beast's organization, causing Donaldson to comment on the situation, saying he'd seen enough online and taking immediate action, blah, blah, blah. Has Chandler left Mr. Beast? Following the Ava Chris Tyson controversy and her subsequent resignation from Mr. Beast, fans are convinced that a fellow member of the massive YouTube channel, Chandler Hollow, has also left. The speculation stems from a series of social media posts and YouTube videos spreading misinformation about Hollow's potential departure from the group of creators. Mr. Beast's organization has been at the center of controversy for several weeks following one of its members, Ava Chris Tyson, being accused of grooming, as well as reports of unsafe working conditions on James Mr. Beast Donaldson's Amazon Prime Video series. Several persuasive theories seem to populate the disingenuous posts. All right, I will. I'll check this chat right now, Don Weezy. Several pervasive theories seem to populate these disingenuous posts relating to Hollow. They say everything from the creators leaving because he has grooming accusations of his own, to dismay over how Ava Chris Tyson's controversy was handled in the first place. As of writing, Chandler Hollow has not officially announced his departure from the Mr. Beast team, nor does it seem like one is coming. All right, Don Juan says let's check the chat, but let me see. Oh. Let me see. Shrink yourself, fool. Never salute the homie Cam and never. Salute the homie Cam and Dame Dash. Yes. Fucking pedophiles. Yeah. I met this bitch at City Hall. Oh shit. Man, 510 Classics? You kidding me, bro? What the fuck? Hey, bro. Hey, homie, send me your address, bro. And I'm gonna, man, this is crazy, bro. Send me your address, bro. I got something for you, gang. On the Discord, send me an inbox. And I'm gonna send you man, God bless you, bro. I'm gonna send you something, bro. My dog, bro. That shit, man, this. I'm gonna pin this. Can I pin this? Let's do this with a bang. My dog, bro. My first super chat. Man, God bless you, gang. God bless you, bro. I wish I could find a way to, it won't let me, it's automatically pinned. Let's go, G Typo, yeah. I met a bitch at City Hall that was trying to be referred to as Zay-Zem. Bitch had me fucked up. Zoom that shit in, man. This fool reading all the small print through the sunglasses. Yeah, for real. Zoom in, compadre. I'm crying. Yeah, bro. Man, 510 Classics, man. God bless you, fool. Yo, that's lit, bro. Bro sent $100 fucking super chat. I can't lie. I'm emotional right now because that shit means the world, man. That's how much you believe in my channel. It's, man, I got something for you, bro. If you ever in the 831, you could come pick it up, or I can mail it to you, or I could probably take it up to you. Not too far if you in the 510. You said you in the haystack. That ain't too far, gang. But man, shout out to you, man. Oh man, first super chat. That's yeah, bro. $100 super chat, man. That shit's insanely dope, bro. God bless you, fool. So yeah, bro, like this dude right here, Chandler, he's dipping. I don't know. I'm feeling like maybe he has his own allegations, so he wants to step away from this shit, and he's just like, yo, like, you know, like, I don't want to, like, be involved in my own allegations and shit, and he's stepping away. Could be that, bro, because he's really quiet. Somebody said he's got his own channel where he does his own, but he does, like, bike reviews or some shit like that, which is super lit. So, I don't know. I hope that shit works out for Mr. Beast, bro. That shit's falling down, man. Mr. Beast's world is caving in, bro. And if it couldn't have got any worse, he's got this ex-worker of his, bro. Wait, let's watch a little bit of his shit, bro. Let me go to the chat really quick. Read your guys' shit off. Yes, sir, man. Salute 510, man. Classics, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We lit, man. We lit. Shout out the whole chat, bro. We lit in here. God, man, that's so fucking sick, bro. That shit is sick. All right, so.
Now, beets are actually pretty easy to work with. You can eat them both.
Check this out. So this is
They like to bake.
this is Mr. Beast's
And you want to remember, keep that tail intact.
like one of his ex coworkers or one of his ex employees.
Nice and juicy.
Trust Mr. Beast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to make me happy, you could be in one of these. Subscribe right now, and you might get picked for the next video. You might get subscribe to the next video. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car.
Yeah, that shit means the world, bro.
Subscribe and you can come next time. I give you $100. Subscribe again. Subscribe and you can win $10. Subscribe button and you could also win $100,000. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. Mr. Beast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of Mr. Beast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, if at first they were getting like associates, yo, like I know this lady who's having trouble, like they're from North Carolina, you know, they're not gonna just think to like fly random people in and all that shit. It's easier to go within your own circles. So that I don't really subscribe to that. Like if Mr. Beast was getting like the lady that he sees at his local convenience store because he sees her every day, the worker at the convenience, hey, like, why don't you come be one of my videos? And somebody who he sees, oh, you got a pretty decent personality, why don't you come be part of one of my challenges? So, you know, after a while, like, that's like a washed narrative. I don't really subscribe to that shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it was fake, like they're acting, they got actors or some shit, like, and they're not really giving away these people, like, they're not really giving these people what they're saying, like, then that's different, you know. But
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control. Blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, it's not your only way out, you can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole room is fake, this contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast, they haven't got through this fake door twice, this line is scripted, this action is scripted, in fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac.
Bro, they're not gonna have a real metal door dropping on you, bro. Like the CGI shit we know, bro. Like you're calling out, like you know, like all the shit is like, bro, like it's not there. He's not pointing out like big things like a paid actor raccoon. Wow, we don't care, bro. Let's see what he points out again.
What we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this
is also old. Like the dude just showed a video that dropped like a couple weeks ago, but now they're doing scripted because they got a bunch of other shit, you know. They got like actual like manager, somebody who really runs this shit. This is old Mr. Beast when they were still doing videos where they walk up and like give people bread, you know. This is an old podcast. The new podcast that he's done since he's been lit has been the Joe Rogan podcast, and he did Flagrant. So this right here, this Mr. Beast right here is like about 2 years ago or a year ago, Mr. Beast. This is I think 2 years ago or 3 years. This might be 3 years ago. Look at the set. He would never do a podcast that's this grimy, bro. Like this
stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI.
See, this is a new video. This is from like last week. Like, we know that explosion CGI, right? We can see it. We got eyes.
Explosion is fake. Shredder is
like we can see that.
CGI. This car is digitally lifted. This pit is fake. This guy is fake. This raccoon is a paid actor. This island costs more than $1. This city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. It's not your.
Bro, cost more than $1 or what? Like, it was $1 plus he had a man. This guy seems like kind of a hater. I haven't seen this video in full like this. I just saw like the parts clipped out of it, but this guy just saying he seems like kind of a hater.
Your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast. They haven't got through this fake door twice.
Like, you really think he's gonna be in a room full of spikes, and that the spikes are gonna close down on him, and he's gonna? Come on, man.
This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dude seems like kind of a hater. This dude used to work for Mr. Beast, and he's like exposing Mr. Beast for being fake. But like Mr. Beast's original videos was...
What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
because that was like old. Like that video, this is not in context. The videos right here that he's doing right now, the videos that he's showing are like new videos. That podcast clip of him saying that they're not scripted is an old one, man. I could buy myself a super chat. Shout out to you. This full classics is crazy, gang. Shout out to you, my brother. Junior, we need some we need our sponsor. We need our tequila sponsor. I'm gonna put together a little gift, a care package for you, gang. What size shirt are you, by the way? Are you an XL or double XL, by the way? If you're an XL, I got a t-shirt for you that I'll hook you up with. I got a painting, a t-shirt, and then I'm trying to get my sponsors to drop. I got a cannabis sponsor who we haven't sealed the deal with. He's supposed to drop off a bunch of goodies and shit. So I'll give you a goodie bag with like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My dog, man. Yeah. We need some bottles, and we need Junior. We also need some tree. And bro blesses with our first super chat, so I gotta get. He definitely deserves a bottle, and he definitely deserves some tree, and classics, 510 classics. If you are an XL, I got a shirt for you, bro. And I got a painting for you, a Treehouse Club painting. So I appreciate, because, man, I really appreciate the fuck out of that. Shit made my day, gang. For real. And y'all really fuck with my content, man.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at Mr. Beast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
Turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max, this is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here.
What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, playing catch with my dad,
For a year? How do you make money? How are you, surviving?
Basically, my main strategy is I go to, grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. This dude seems like kind of a hater, bro. Let's see what this fool. This fool seems like kind of a hater, bro.
Getting too caught up in the details. Still figure it out. We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Think that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Okay, so Mr. Beast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only
This dude is a hater of the ultimate, like, this shit doesn't make me dislike Mr. Beast. You just seem like a hater. Like, let's say it's all fake, right? Let's say it's all fake. Like, he's just hiring. Like, it's just like, what did Mr. Beast do to you where you feel like you gotta go out of your way to fuck up his bag? Like, this, like, people aren't gonna stop. He's got so much motion. This is not gonna stop his shit. You know what I'm saying? He's probably gonna have to pivot or do some other shit, go start doing a podcast or something, but I don't know. It just seems like hater, like, there's this thing called I think it's 3-card Molly or 3-card Folly or whatever, you know, like with the bottle caps and then there's a ball underneath and they're doing the 3 cards or whatever. There's always some dude in the crowd that says, it's fake, don't do it, don't bet it, you're gonna lose your money, it's fake. That guy's a hater. Let the man get his money. Let this man do his thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a big ass broke hater to go this much out of your way to hate on somebody that's on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seem bitter. Because I could guarantee that if Mr. Beast had never fired you or the relationship wouldn't have ended or whatever, you would still be there happily getting the check, making these fake ass videos. I hate this shit. This screams bitter ex-girlfriend. That's what this screams right here. Bitter ex-girlfriend. You know, don't be a hater, guys. Especially if you see somebody getting Luciano and getting to the chili, no need to try and take food off their table. There's no need. That's such a hater ass thing to do, bro. Hater ass thing. Yeah, man. He's straight exposed. Tone said straight exposed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, okay, yeah. All right, maybe. Like a couple little things. It's just like the details aren't so big where it's like, I'm just not gonna fuck with his content. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll look at it like, I wonder if this one's real or not. Because there is just, I've seen too many videos that are like straight genuine. They're like the older ones though, like the ones that I mentioned when they went to like a grocery store and they took a dude from the food bank and they told him like, here's this big ass. He put a big ass square in the parking lot. He said whatever you could fit in there, like, you know, we'll just donate to your and charity. And it's like a lot of that shit you can't fake. You can't. They're just certain ones where you see these people that are like regular ass people and they're like break down, you know what I'm saying? And or when he goes to other countries and he like builds houses for like the local people, you can't fake those reactions, bro. Like, or when he gave a bunch of people eyesight and he went around the world and like healed people. He just certain things that he was going around the world doing. Like, he made a lot of money. He's made a lot of money. The least that he could do is tithe 10% into God's kingdom and going and helping people, going and making the world a better place. Like, even if y'all think these videos are fake, right? He still has a whole philanthropy channel. He has a whole philanthropy thing, like, where he's helping people. Like, you know, we can say all the fake videos, bro. I want to know how much this clown has donated to helping people and bringing people's sight back and making people feel better and doing nice things for people. Because as far as I've seen, he's just trying to take money away from Mr. Beast. I wonder how much money from the video that he made right now. How much money from this video did this clown go and help homeless people or fight, you know, hunger, or help somebody get fucking water wells built in their fucking in their village? Like, how much have you donated from this video towards philanthropy, clown? Probably none. I got the answer. Zero. Zero.
Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to Mr. Beast.
Bro, you swear like they're gonna be able to pick 100 people with the personalities to be able to look somewhat alive on camera, you know? So yeah, it's gonna be rigged where all the people who work for him are gonna leave early, and that would make sense, bro. Again, more hater shit. You're a fucking hater. I don't like this guy already. Look, and he's got a fucking police check, man. You're a fucking hater, bro.
Beast, and oftentimes friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
My name is
Lucy. This dude's, you can't trust, man. It's like an ex-girlfriend. This is like a bitter ex-girlfriend. That's why this dude got fired or some shit. Like shit didn't work out. He's a hater.
Friends with watching? That wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. You know, apparently at the end, they were...
Who's putting extra salsa on the taco? I really want to punch this fucking Michael Cera looking bitch in his face, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many Mr. Beast employees. Get out immediately. You know, I think they all did.
I ain't gonna lie, look at it. Some of these girls look crazy, bro. They definitely look like they're from somewhere in North Carolina, gang. Look at it.
Obviously, the girls had an unfair start with having so many Mr. Beast employees get out immediately.
Hey, look at that. These chicks look like inbred podunk North Carolina girls for show. That is hilarious. How you gonna tell me them is paid actors, bro? This dude's a fucking hater, bro.
You know, I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that Mr. Beast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how a challenge.
Let's see this, man.
Jimmy, what was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like
Put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number, like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000. Then my people.
See, this is an old video. And this is about the time that those clips from the podcast where he's talking, we don't script anything, all that stuff. This is about the time that he started transitioning into this style of video versus just like walking around and just handing people suitcases of money. You know what I mean?
Give me the name. So, the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game.
This is like when he launched, see the Squid Game. This was like their most, up to this point, this became the most expensive video that they've done to date. So this was like a real production. He like really like this one would require more scripting and fixed shit than most, because they had a lot of CGI. Like a lot of it, like this shit was crazy. The way that they put this video together was super impressive.
If you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie. Is Alonso Diaz.
Bro, this is an actual $100 bill.
Wait, really?
Like, they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link, or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
Mr. Beast is the American dream.
Now I'm gonna get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that Mr. Beast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the
this dude.
Every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and necessary only. We're also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and had to shut down in the US? Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand.
With chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it, okay? It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it. All the way down to...
Like, who believes it?
Probably...
This obvious. Mr. Beast really wanted to work with this company. No, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to?
Yeah, tons. Yeah. So a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was
didn't Ricegum did quite a few people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, and I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake, Paul, and Ricegum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience?
Huh? Let's see, this dude's a dweeb, bro. I'm getting tired of this bum, I ain't gonna lie.
Mr. Beast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting to look back at this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's
1 to 6. I'm gonna be completely honest, totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money. I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
Okay, this is the one you believe in?
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No? You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective. Oh my gosh, this tastes good to me.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we going completely off of.
We're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients, infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get it so.
Just made out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt? I raised you as a sea salt guy. I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt.
No,
I want the titles.
You just don't. Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, I can read the room. The room is red.
Now in 2024, Mr. Beast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more
Bro, this
calories
dude is
per
such a fucking hater. I ain't gonna lie.
Coupons for a coupon for Beast Burger. Now it's
If this shit can be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter. The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
That's pretty funny.
We've talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win.
Feastables, and I'm trying to do this. Mr. Beast is teaching us gambling? Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway, let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total chance, obviously. Like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy, thank you for picking us.
No, he didn't.
Man, y'all, this dude's just, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dude's a hater, bro.
I don't think it's disappointing to see somebody.
Don't hire a guy like this, ever. I'm never gonna hire a guy like that. If you look like Michael Cera, you can't get a job with me.
Descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out, we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen. And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to Feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail.
Damn, this dude. I've had enough of this fucking clown.
You're fired.
What? This is such horse shit. You can do that? I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a 3rd place.
Listen, bro. It's just hard for me to take you serious when you're an ex-employee, bro. Yeah, I think it's part of the NDA. You know, like, he just doesn't seem like he really cares, man. Let me see. Let's go read off some of these chats, bro. This is facts. This is an ex-employee. I'm done. I didn't know that, Fulio. Yeah, bro. He's dirt. Yeah, he needs to be punished hard, G. That's Don Juan DeMarco. 510 Classics, they must have signed a contract to not sue him. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's like, I can't take it I gotta take it with a grain of salt, because you're not. It's not like you're saying shit like, oh, at the beginning these dudes. It's like, nah. Like at one point they started to pivot to more professional looking videos. They seemed like it had a lot more production value to them. They had like better cameras. The shit just looked more realistic. They had these superstars coming on their platform like Kai Cenat, the Jake Paul, Logan Paul. They had I Show Speed. They had fucking that dude Mark Rober. Remember, like we were talking about him, and they fucking clipped my channel. But yeah, so he's got a lot of people like that he's rocking with, and you know, like after a while, you can't just put it in bro. You can't have a random dude from, you know, when you got millions of subscribers, right? Hundreds of millions of subscribers. You can't have some random dude from out of hundreds of millions of subscribers coming on and like just meeting you, because they're not always gonna have the personality to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like being on camera and doing the challenges and shit, that's like, you gotta have a certain personality for that, and unfortunately not everybody does, bro. Like I remember the one time they tried to give a house away to like a Domino's employee, and he was super awkward. He wasn't excited. He's like, wow. He's like, yeah, this is cool, thanks. And they're like, he's like, so yeah, he's like, that's, you got no reaction. Like they literally gave this Domino pizza guy a fucking house, and then he was probably, after that he was probably like, fuck that. Like we gave this fool a house, this fool did not give one fuck, bro. Like we gotta like better vet these people. You can't just put anybody on camera, bro. And the whole point of the channel is to make it exciting and make it exciting for people to watch. You know what I'm saying? I can tell, like, if you look at the comments of that one episode where they gave the Domino guy the video, the house, fools was just like, yo, this dude he was not like phased by it at all. You know, you can't have that, bro. Giving somebody $100 million, giving somebody $1 million and then just be like all awkward on camera for no reason and shit. Like, I don't know. And that was like really like nitpicking, like this island didn't cost $1. Shut up, fucking hater. And just, you know, this dude did 3 parts to this video, by the way. Lets you know how much of a hater he is. And he said that in his 4th one he's gonna expose so much. Look at it, bro. What a fucking hater, bro. Look at this fool got 2 videos, man.
This is what you want. Are you ready?
This guy is so crazy.
You know this is happening.
I'm hungry. I'll write jokes for food. I wish a philanthropist YouTuber would just give me 10K and not film it. Hey, what the hell happened to you? Mr. Beast, that's what happened to me.
What we do here is go back.
I was gonna be somebody.
More cloud chasing. This is another ex-employee of Mr. Beast right here. This is another ex-employee of Mr. Beast. Hella mad, hella sad. Jake Weddle.
Okay, content cop from Temu back at it again. So just before I get into my interrogation with former Mr. Beast employee Jake Weddle, a lot has happened since my last video. After posting like hundreds of messages from former Mr. Beast employees, and I had...
He got a lot better camera, that's a fact.
Them all like send proof of former employment. You know, just people showing their support or telling their stories of you know, fake videos or unsafe practices, you know, toxic workplace, stuff like that. I'm not really going to get into those claims because, for one, like, most people want to stay anonymous, which I understand. And also, like, I think most of that stuff's just been covered with you know, the news coming out about Beast Games and everything. And also, I have like more serious allegations that I want to start covering. Also, I heard from a very credible source that Mr. Beast has been sitting on a response to part 1 because he was worried if he posted it, I would instantly respond with part 2. You know, like this is.
It is so crazy, bro. You're a fucking hater.
in the company and your direct involvement in covering up those crimes. About that. So yeah, I've gotten dozens of company and your direct involvement in covering up those crimes. And I'll make sure to give you full credit and plaster your face all over the screen when we talk about that. So yeah, I've gotten dozens of messages from former Mr. Beast employees of very serious allegations.
Mr. Beast must have really curved this guy. Junior Martinez says, this guy reminds me of your friend who makes beats in his parents' basement. Come on, bro. Hella thirsty for attention with zero motion. This fool. Yeah, I mean, like,
I just want to put a call to action at the start of this video.
Bro seems hella bitter, bro. Like, clearly he's mad that Mr. Beast does not fuck with him for whatever reason. He's on a whole campaign to try and bring, like, if your entire campaign in motion is based off of trying to bring somebody with motion down, you're just a hater. You know what I'm saying? Your whole motion. Look at your YouTube. Your YouTube channel is just you being a hater. You know what I mean? Like, normal people, we don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like the dude that got a bunch of businesses, right? And somebody says, man, look at that dude, thinks he's all cool. He's got a fucking business here and he drives this. And you're like, who, man, that's... When you see somebody being successful, it's either going to inspire you or anger you. And if it angers you, it's because you're a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? I see some of the worst people and most deplorable people that I despise. And I see them with motion, I'm like, that's fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking sick. Like, shouts out to them. I can't even hate. You know what I mean? I can't. When somebody tells me, like, about somebody I don't fuck with, and they're like, yo, you know this, they're doing this, I'm like, what? For real? Shit. Damn, man, I can't even be a hater. That shit's lit, bro. That's fucking sick. Just because I'm not a hater. I like seeing people do good, and if people are doing good, who were hating on me before, it's like, good. You can focus on your good life because you deserve that instead of being angry that you hating on me. Little old me. You know what I'm saying? Focus on winning, man. Everybody should be focused on winning instead of focused on bringing people down. This is too much. This takes too much work, and like, not only that, but people are going to look at you like, damn, I can't hire somebody like you because if it don't work out, I got to worry about you being a fucking defector like this and just trying to bring down my whole brand. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Like, you have that, you're jumping out there and that's your reputation. Your reputation is you're a big fucking hater, and if it doesn't work out for you, you get bitter like a bitter baby mama and you start burning the ship down. And fuck you for that, because that's weird. You're a weirdo. Nobody thinks you're some great white knight coming to save and expose Mr. Beast. You're just a hater. You're a hater. You're burning down the ship because they kicked you off of it. You know?
Video that, you know, if you have a story, you can DM me. Just make sure you send proof of it.
Let me get on this big old hate. If you want to be part of the Hate Mr. Beast coalition, just go ahead and send me a DM and we'll give you a free ticket.
Employment first, because I get a lot of DMs. And like, as much as I meme and joke around, like, I take anonymity very seriously. So without explicit permission, I don't go public with anything. And obviously, if it goes to court, I would hope they would censor your information from the court documents. I don't know. And former contestants too. That's another thing I heard after posting my last video is during the 100 Boys versus Girls video, I have people corroborating the same story that the camera guy who gave the girls a drone was making some girls feel uncomfortable. You trap these girls in a circle and make them sleep on rough turf and get them high on paint fumes, and then you try to f them.
Okay. That seems really dark.
No, it's not dark. You're misunderstanding me, bro.
I think I am.
Yeah, you are. Because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
High off paint fumes is crazy, gang.
Anyway, so that will be part 3. So, you know, Mr. Beast, do with that information what you will. I know Chucky didn't want to respond to those allegations. So anyway, my interview with Jake Weddle, I chose to interview him because I thought he was perfect because he was both on camera and behind the scenes in 2019 and 2020. And also, what people don't know is that he came back in 2021 to be the sole contestant of a Mr. Beast video, which never got uploaded because it went very badly. He also knows about another portable document format who was working at Mr. Beast while actually...
He's talking about pedophile, PDF file.
On the registry, and I'll get more into that story at the end of the video. So I got his DM, drove straight to New York overnight, did not sleep, drank a bunch of caffeine, and I also only had one microphone in the interview, which he's wearing. So it's mostly just him talking. Also, like, final thing, people said my last video started slow. This video also starts slow. It you know, builds up over time, but I'll do the retention thing and say, the ending will blow your mind. It's crazy. Yeah.
You guys don't want to punch him in the face yet?
Okay. Jake Weddle, everybody.
I'm Jake Weddle. Most people who, if you know me from Mr. Beast, I'm a deep cut. I'm in a few of the videos, sometimes maybe purposefully kept to the shadows a little bit. I'm in the cutting room floor a lot of the time. But I've been in some videos, I've worked on a lot of them.
See, he seems super bitter. This Jake Weddle guy seems super bitter. He wasn't in enough videos. Or he wasn't like the center star of the videos. You could tell. You could tell by his you could tell. You could tell. Watch.
I was there from 2019 to 2020, 2021-ish when I came back and did some more. I was there when they were authentic, and then I saw the transition to what I feel like is a company. He's like a TV show now. It went from YouTuber guy with a camera to Amazon. The culture around there was very unspoken, but there was a vibe. There was half the people who, if you made Jimmy happy, you were on the good half. And these people got
all right, you see, bonuses. So hold on. First off, listen to what he said, which actually goes against what this other fucking clown's saying.
The camera to Amazon. The transition to what I feel like is there. A lot of them. I was there from 2019 to 2020, 2021-ish when I came back and did some more. I was there when they were authentic, and then I saw the transition to what I feel like is a company. He's like a...
I was there when they were authentic, and now he's a company. So what, did you want him to be like a little ghetto channel forever? At one point, you got to elevate, right? And you need workers, you need a whole staff. In order to have workers, you need to run things like more like a corporation. Y'all are like, yo, they be so hard on this motherfucker. Can't even give away shit. Like, they make it so like weird. This makes it weird. It makes people like not want to do like nice things. It's just weird. It's weird. Watch the company you keep, bro, because you hire fucking weasels like this or fucking scumbags like the other guy. They're going to bring your company down if it don't work out in their best interest. Be around people who not only have your best interests in mind, but also having your best interest in mind is also having their own best interest in mind. You feel me? Because this is crazy. This crash out right here is crazy.
TV show now. It went from YouTuber guy with a camera to Amazon. The culture around there was very unspoken, but there was a vibe. There was half the...
Fucking duh! It's supposed to elevate, you moron!
The people who, if you made Jimmy happy...
This guy's fucking haircut's pissing me off, bro. This is the most white dude from the Carolinas haircut that it could get, bro. You know the N-word rolls off his tongue with such ease.
You were on the good half, and these people got random bonuses and were usually moved up, had more screen time. And then there was people who, if you had a disagreement or butt heads with Jimmy or just you didn't like it, you know, you were in the other half. And I consistently was in the half that Jimmy did. Jimmy doesn't like me. That's fine. I don't like him either. It's okay. Oh, that feels so good to say. I don't like Jimmy. I hate you so much. He didn't want anyone to get...
Fucking hater, bro.
More...
You don't like him, but you work for him. He was your employer. And I bet you hard, cold cash that you would go work for him tomorrow if he were to call you for a video. It's like Men's Warehouse. I guarantee it.
Popular or have more of a way out necessarily. Like, oh, I'm doing my Twitch thing on the side. Don't do that because you could get famous and leave and talk about me.
Hey, yo, he definitely, Junior just said he looks like he works at a GameStop. He definitely looks like the manager at a GameStop. He's just missing his fucking little PlayStation lanyard.
And
although he looks like he plays Xbox. No, he looks like he has a computer console, and he looks like he's one of the computer gamer guys. His electronics section at Target, yes, with a little earpiece, or he's like the Best Buy Geek Squad guy. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, so your MacBook actually has a crack in the fucking.
I could tell that the yes men were, doing well, and I was, disgruntled for quite some time. So I've talked to
you still kind of are,
right? Like publicly, and I've always had to choose my words very, very carefully because I don't want to say anything I don't stand behind, obviously. So I used to talk to people. I used to glaze Jimmy publicly for things I do.
Hey, yo. Pause. Hey. Hey, yo.
Choose my words very, very carefully because I don't want to say anything I don't stand behind, obviously. So I used to talk to people. I used to glaze Jimmy publicly for things I do genuinely think are true. But
bro, listen. I'm telling you, bro. It be the dudes who be like super fans of you, and then the minute it don't work out for them, they're the biggest glazers around that public. Man, this dude, I've had people like that around me, bro. I've had people like that around me where it's almost uncomfortable, like, bro, and then they'll hit you up like, bro, man, can you do this? And I'm just like, nah, like, honestly, like, I can't. And then like then you'll hear later that they're talking shit about you. Like, it always be these types of guys, bro. Big time. You hear what he said? He's like, I would always glaze Jimmy publicly. Fucking
the
nerd.
yes men were, doing well, and I was, disgruntled for quite some time. So I've talked to reporters, right, like publicly, and I've always had to.
You said I was disgruntled.
Very, very
and like, why were you talking to reporters, gang? Why were you talking to reporters? Like, if you're like a super background character, like you ain't even the main character in any of the fucking videos.
Because I don't want to say anything I don't stand behind, obviously. So I used to talk to people. I used to glaze Jimmy publicly for things I do genuinely think are true. But then it's like, well, how come you didn't talk about the working conditions? Well, I wanted a career. I didn't want to, speak ill of YouTube's golden boy, and then I'm blacklisted forever. I tell people I was talking to you, and they go, "Don't, what are you doing? You're going to kill your career." It's like, I have to, or I'll be sad. If this is the moment, we're going to talk about it. So, as far as that, that's my covering up of why we didn't talk about XYZ sooner, but now you know.
No, bro. You just always wanted to try and make sure that you could get on, bro. Even after you did that video that you weren't happy about, you were still down to get on. You could tell, you could hear it in your voice. You could hear it in your voice right now. If Mr. Beast was to show up at your front door and he was a drop trial, you would definitely glaze him and deep throat his dick, because you seem like a fucking weirdo that was glazing that fool, and then the minute he told you no, he gave you a career, a chance to make money with him, and instead you squandered the opportunity because you got in your feelings, you didn't know how to play your fucking role, and now you're trying to expose them because you're a fucking hater just like this other dweeb.
Yeah.
What would you say is the fakest video that you worked on while you were there?
Fakest video that I worked on while I was there. This is the extent of the fakeness that I was.
Bro, and you guys are exposing the biggest fucking... You guys are exposing the biggest fucking platform on YouTube. Literally, there's no bigger platform on YouTube than Mr. Beast, right? You're trying to expose him. And you're doing it in a fucking what? Like a fucking library conference room? Like, where are you guys fucking sitting? What? The sound is terrible. It sounds like you guys are using the fucking actual camera. Like, you guys don't have mics or... Oh, that's what he said, right? He said I only had one mic. That's what he was saying, right? Earlier, like, but you couldn't even put some compression on it to kill the fucking background sound so there's no fucking echo. You...
was involved too. This is like admitting to my complicity. I was a writer there, and we were working on a video, crushing my friend's car with a rock or meteor or something. It was a rock or meteor in the title of it. I can't remember, but he wanted to do a prank where, unbeknownst to the person, he takes a rock, crushes their car, and they're supposed to think a rock came out of space.
We're gonna take a meteor and we're gonna put it on Weddle's car. We're gonna take another meteor and put it on Marcus's car. Both of them have no idea.
I remember this episode.
Weddle and Marcus are probably shocked. They had no idea.
And so that was the one and only time I had to...
I've seen this episode, actually. It wasn't that crazy, because I was just like, what? So you just put the rock...
Huh? My car? What? And on the fly, I saw him, because Marcus was in that video. So Marcus is calling his mom. Marcus genuinely had no idea. He genuinely had no idea. But so Marcus is calling his mom, and his mom...
So Marcus was a genuine reaction. So we got one genuine reaction, all right?
Mom's freaking out. And I'm like, oh no, they're going to call my mom next. So I had to text my mom, who had to beg to get the title very quickly. Now I'm texting my mom, I go, Mom, I'm about to call you about the meteor thing. You have no idea? Be surprised. And then I hit send, and then they go, call your mom now. And I call my mom and I tell her, and oh, she should have got the Oscar. Oh my God, on the fly, she goes, what? I'm on vacation. Mom, my car has been destroyed.
Wait, what?
A meteor hit it.
Jacob, I'm on vacation. You understand?
Oh, he made sure he get his money out. Look, he monetized this hoe.
What people didn't know was she was screaming for help.
Yeah, I did that video, and they're supposed to give me $10K to put a down payment on a new car, and they wanted me to get like a big flashy new car. $10K was supposed to be a down payment, and I can't afford a big flashy new car because I work at Mr. Beast.
So he told him to put it down as a down payment because he's working. You know, you could pay fucking, you know, you could pay you could pay your fucking your monthly on it with your you can pay your monthly on it with, as long as you keep your job with Mr. Beast. He's gonna make sure you good, and then you know you look dope in the video.
I couldn't get anything I couldn't afford the taxes on. I couldn't get anything I couldn't afford the insurance on. So I do my part of the video, and I get a mom van that I could afford. And Jimmy was like, why didn't you get a cooler car? I was like, I can't afford that, bro. Come on, what are you talking about?
Nah, because you wanted to pay it outright. You wanted to pay the whole thing outright, so that's why you paid $10,000 for that van instead of using that $10,000 to put down towards like a fucking Tesla or something and then buy it. Man, listen, I fucking hate these people that, it's like, we can see through your bullshit, bro. Fucking Jake, whatever the fuck your name is. We can see through the bullshit that you're like trying to kick us, bro. Like, no, we ain't buying that. No can do. This guy's a fucking goofy, bro.
If I was working on a TV show in the 90s, on a show that was a quarter as successful, I could retire today. But now I make dog shit pay, making gajillionaires more money. And I just walked into the writer's room, and that's one of the reasons why I left, was because I just walked in there and asked for not necessarily a gajillion dollars, but maybe a salary that was more proportional to the work I was doing, given how much revenue that work was doing. And then, you know, I talked about that, and I talked about the Writers Guild and how this is what the Writers Guild industry standard is for the streaming internet content with ads. I thought that was the closest thing to YouTube, and I didn't even bring up residuals, because oh my God, if I got residuals for every video I worked on, boy, howdy, I can retire. But yeah, the other thing I talked about was there was another writer there, older comic, black guy. He had a kid, and I got paid more than him, and I thought that was wild because he was older than me, had a child. We're doing the exact same job. And
I know this bitch ass motherfucker is not complaining about making more money than your coworker. Why are you being fake outraged right now? This is so cringe. You're fake outraged right now. Because if you really cared, you would have said something at that time and said, you know what? I want him to get paid what I'm getting paid and I get paid what he's getting paid. Let's make this fair. But you didn't. You kept your mouth closed because you're a fucking pussy ass bitch and all you're trying to do is form a narrative now that you're not working for Mr. Beast. You didn't get to be on the video that you wanted. You didn't get to make the money that you wanted and you're a fucking bum. You're a bum. You are a bum. You weren't complaining when you was in videos making thousands and thousands of dollars that you probably never have seen, and then you complained about the fucking having to pay taxes. You know how much taxes I had to pay. You still walked away with 100. Listen, man, let's keep watching this, man.
And I'm some 20-year-old fuckhead white guy. Why am I getting paid more than him? I brought that up. And one of the things I didn't like about the way some of the Beast stuff shook out.
You didn't bring that up because if you really cared, you would have swapped salaries with him and been like, I need you to pay me what he's getting paid and him getting paid what I'm getting paid because that's what I feel is fair. You didn't jump out on a limb back then, bitch. You liked being the short end of the stick because you was still part of the stick. Oh my God. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
I feel really guilty about the way this shook out.
You are a fucking clown! Bro, really? You guys seeing this shit? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right now? This guy's a goofy, bro. See, that's the whole thing about this whole shit, right? Like, I'm not easily swayed by this internet narrative shit. That shit just doesn't work for me, guys. Hopefully, that's why you guys watch this shit. Because you guys know I'm not going to easily be swayed by these crocodile tears and these fucking goofballs. Look at this goofy-looking, Joe Dirt-looking motherfucker, bro. Look at this dude. This dude literally looks like David Spade's retarded brother. This is crazy. Looks like David Spade with Down syndrome. This is crazy. You can't be like a fucking bitter dude and then have us just be expecting to take everything you're saying and be like, wow, this is factual, unbiased information that he's giving us right now. No! Bro, you were fake crying right now. You're goofy. You're a nerd.
She goes, what? I'm on vacation. Mom, my car.
Bro.
To put a down payment on I can't afford a big flashy new car because I work at Mr. Beast. So I couldn't get anything. I couldn't afford the taxes on. I couldn't get anything. I couldn't afford the insurance on. So I do my part of the video and I get a mom van that I could afford. And Jimmy was like, why didn't you get a cooler car? I was like, I can't afford that, bro. Come on, what are you talking about? You know, I was working on a TV show in the 90s, on a show that was a quarter as successful, I could retire today. But now I make dog shit pay, making gajillionaires more money. And I just walked in.
Gajillionaires more money. Who, bro? Who's a gajillionaire? And what the fuck is a gajillion? What do you count as a gajillion? A million or a billion? Because Mr. Beast isn't a billionaire. You sound like a bitter baby mama.
Into the writer's room. And that's one of the reasons why I left. Was because I just walked in there and asked for not necessarily a gajillion dollars, but...
Where is he getting these amounts of money? A bajillion? Really?
maybe a salary that was more proportional to the work I was doing, given how much revenue that work was doing. And then, I talked about that, and I talked about the Writers Guild and how this is what Writers Guild industry standard is for the streaming internet content with ads. I thought that was the closest thing to YouTube, and I didn't even bring up residuals, because oh my god, if I got residuals for every video I worked on, boy howdy, I could retire. But
bro, why would they give you mechanicals when you're just a fucking camera guy? And you're like a random actor. You're like a paid for hire. You're you know what I'm saying? You're an independent contractor. Why the fuck would they give you residuals? That's how they're able to make these videos. If they paid the fucking bottom feeder of the crew that, imagine what they got to pay the top guys, the main stars of the channel. Imagine like what they got to pay those guys, the dudes who really do the challenges and really go crazy on them challenges. Like, what do you think they got to pay them if they had to pay mechanicals to those guys? Residuals? What the fuck do you do that you deserve residuals? That's so crazy. The residuals is that you got a fucking car out of it. What the fuck are you talking about?
The other thing I talked about was there was another writer there.
Like I said, all these red flags this bozo's giving off. Like one is obviously you sound like a bitter baby mama. That's one. Two, you're fake mad. It's fake outrage. A bunch of fake outrage and pandering shit. Like there's this African American dude who had a kid and they were paying them less than me. If you really gave a fuck, you would have told Mr. Beast to swap your guys' pay and what you guys were making. Give him my pay and I'll take his pay. If you really gave a fuck, you would have done that then, Jake. Fucking bozo. That's third red flag. And then the next red flag is this shit right here. This fucking corny shit, bro. This just, man. Y'all don't see through this? Am I tripping right now? Or y'all seeing this shit with me? Are we both seeing the same shit?
Because oh my god, if I got residuals for every video I worked on.
Pocket counting. Be careful of this fucking clown. This is like if we are in a deal, right? I know how much I'm gonna make on my end. I know what the out number is. You know what the in number is. I need them for this much. Let's say I'm buying t-shirts, and the t-shirts to you cost $8, and you don't care about making a killing. You give them to me at $10. You give me, you're buying the t-shirts at $8 and you're giving them to me at $10. You're making $2. But you want to at least make your $100, but you're making $2, so you're happy. Because you're just like doubling what I really make. Hold on. I want to make sure. Are we back? Boom, we're back. Boom, we're back. All right, bam. Sorry, guys. All right, sorry about that. All right, so yeah, my bad. I should have restarted this system real quick. But all right, so what this dude's doing is counting pockets, right? So what's going on here, right? So he just said this.
The streaming internet content with ads, I thought that was the closest thing to YouTube, and I didn't even bring up residuals, because oh my god, if I got residuals for every video I worked on, boy howdy, I could retire. But the other thing I talked about was there was another writer there, older comic, black guy, he had a kid, and I got paid more than him, and I thought that was wild because he was older than me, had a child, we're doing the exact same job, and I'm some 20-year-old fuckhead white guy, why am I getting paid more than him? I brought that up.
That's such a panderish, cornball remark. I'm a 20-year-old white guy. Why am I getting no? Because if you really cared, you, like I said, you would have sacrificed your salary and said, you know what? This is not just. I need you to pay him what I'm getting paid, and I'm gonna get paid what he's getting paid. That's what you should have done. But you're a fucking fake cornball, fake outrageous, lame ass weirdo with a stupid haircut.
One of the things I didn't like about the way some of the B stuff shook out was. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I feel really guilty about the way this like shook out.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I feel really guilty about the way this like shook out.
Come on, bro. Hey, he told his fool like, hey, so when you talk about this, try your best to cry.
One of the things I didn't like about the way some of the B stuff shook out was. Yeah. I feel really guilty about the way this like shook out. Yeah, I was talking to this other writer, like, it's fucked up, you know, that's how the pay is, and I want you to get paid more, you know, because you deserve to get paid more. You know, I'm not and he didn't want to rock it.
What a performance, guys. What a performance. Look at he really tried to get into character right here. Look at he took a minute to get into character, and he just.
He had a child. We're doing the exact same job, and one of the things I didn't like about the way some of the B stuff shook out was. Yeah. I feel really guilty about the way this like shook out.
Liar!
Yeah, I was talking to this other writer, like, fuck up, you know that.
Boo! Hey, everybody boo this man, he's a phony! Boo! Boo! You fucking suck! You're a phony! You're a phony! You could have shed a tear! You're fake! You're lying so bad, trying so bad to cry that your own brain does not believe you right now. You're a fucking phony. You're a fraud. How dare you try and call anybody a fraud and fake and phony? Look at you. This is clown behavior. Bro, what?
Yeah.
Bro, you're a fucking clown.
Yeah, I was talking to this other writer, like.
See, this shit makes your guys' argument so much weaker. This is not gonna stick, bro. This isn't gonna stick. This shit is not gonna stick. The shit with like Ava, whatever, Chris, or whatever the fuck he wants to be called, that shit, okay. Maybe that shit might stick. But this is not landing. I'm sorry.
It's fucked up, you know, that's how the pay is, and I want you to get paid more, you know, because you deserve to get paid more. You know, I'm not a kid. And he didn't want to rock the boat. He desperately didn't want to rock the boat. He's just, I like my job. I like, you know, because when you grow up with, you know, nothing, not to say that he did, but I know I did, you know.
So what was happening was he was bitter. He was probably relying on bro who was a kid, who has a kid and he's all sad about. He was probably relying on bro because he was venting to him because they did the same job, so they were working together, and he was like venting to him, like, you know, and he was trying to get him on board, and that bro's like, nah, I'm cool, man, I'm happy, bro, like, what the fuck, I'm getting paid to do this shit, like, you know, you should be happy. Damn, you get paid more, like, you should probably, you know what I mean? And that was probably bro's attitude, and this dude was more worried about his own shit. He's counting Mr. Beast's pockets. He's being not genuine. He's just a fucking snake, bro. Like, people like this, keep them far away because they end up biting you. Boom! you're a fucking loser.
You get a little something, you don't want to lose it. So you want to rock the boat.
See? You get a little something. You've never had anything in your life. This sounds so racist, so weird. So weird. Like, you're caping for the black homie, but you're like making it so much about his race. How do you he was probably cringing watching this. Like, why is this dude bringing me up? This dude's trying so hard to be like, bro, like, no, nah, like. So this is what happens when you're from North Carolina, Podunk, North Carolina, and probably meet the first black person in your life, and you know what I'm saying? This is probably what it's like, you know what I'm saying? This dude's like, how can I be racist? I have a black coworker. Fucking nerd. This dude's a goofy, bro. I fucking hate his haircut, bro. I gotta like. My barber one time said, "Hey, like, you don't want to try like kind of like a faux hawk that turns into like a mullet?" And I was like, I just looked at him like, "Bro, don't ever ask me nothing like that again." Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Come on. This really takes away from their whole argument. Like, they might have had some. But if the fucking weasel wouldn't have like brought this snake on, then you know what I'm saying? Because all it seems is like a weasel and a snake. You know what I mean? Goofy. Come on, man. Boo! You're not fucking crying. You're not crying. What are you wiping from your face? That's why your eyes are red like that, because you're wiping dryness. You're not crying. Quit it. You could just be like, hey, dude, this black bro, like, he was working there, and, you know, you ain't got to do this fake fucking shit, bro. This is fake. This is fake. You guys are trying to expose Mr. Beast for making fake videos, and here you are making a fucking fake video. You got this fucking bozo right here, this snake ass, lame ass, pussy ass, bitch ass, pandering ass, fake fucking outraged bitch. This is crazy, gang. Y'all should have come with better artillery if you're gonna bring down the GOAT. Huh? How you gonna beat the king and you ain't even got man? Listen, how are you gonna beat the champ fighting like a rookie? Never. You can't. These guys are.
Hey man, if that's how you feel, you know, like if that's like, I trust you. He stood with me. He went to that meeting with me.
What are you wiping?
And I said my piece, and he backed me up.
What are you wiping?
And I said, I need XYZ or I'm out of here.
Bro, you are such a fucking disingenuous fucking prick. And I hate your mustache. You look like a literal pedophile. I fucking hate this guy.
And they gave me a severance check the next day. And they gave him a severance check the next day. And if I knew he was gonna lose his job too.
Bro, you got him fired? I'm done.
Me, I was over the moon. I was like, you're gonna give me a check and I get to leave? You know, I don't get the deal.
You are a piece of shit.
Every day, you know?
You're a piece of shit. That's why you gotta fake cry right now. That's why you gotta do this. Cause you're a piece of shit. You got the homie fired. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a fucking bum.
Leave. I was over the moon. And he was devastated. He did not want. I said he just wanted to be in the room, you know. And I really regret that. But you know, me and him are really still tight. We're still good friends. Is he doing good? Yeah, he's doing good. He's a good guy. I love that guy. He's doing good. Yeah.
So maybe you'll feel better?
Honestly, best thing I could have done for him. Now that he's a very, very far removed from all this crazy shit, I guess.
Do you think Jimmy really enjoys doing good and helping people?
I think Jimmy wants to be the best YouTuber. I think he is laser focused on one goal. And I think whatever he has to do to achieve that goal, he'll do. And I think it was
this guy. Hey, we need to dox this dude. We need to dox this dude, find this dude, and take him out, gang. For America, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
The smartest decision for him that he calculated, because he's very good with numbers. If I donate to charity, people can't say I'm shitty. If I give this homeless guy 10K, what do you mean I'm a bad guy? But I've always thought, if you're gonna do something nice for somebody, and you stick a camera in their face while you do it.
Well, Jake, why were you part of that then? If that's true, why? And you know what else? I guarantee they fired you and bro because you made it seem like y'all and him were in cahoots and talking behind Jimmy's back. And Jimmy was probably like, damn, like, y'all could have just come to me instead of trying to talk behind my back about your guys' pay. Like, why are you guys talking about each other's pay, like, behind my back and then, like, questioning it? Like, you know? Like, I'd be upset. Like, what the fuck? I thought we were cool. Like, you could have just come to me and asked me about it, you know?
That you didn't do a nice thing for somebody. You gained something. There was a homeless guy on the street, and you saw an opportunity for yourself and your image, and you gave one guy.
Bro, but you were there, bro. You were making money off this shit too. Like, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were making money off this. You too. Like, you were working for him. You're fucking working for him. What are you talking about? You got a whole paycheck off this shit. You made your living off this shit. You were eating while that homeless dude was not. Like, what are you dumb? The fuck is up with this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Hey, whose home is this? Whose man's is this?
$1,000 who needed it to eat, and now the revenue you generated from that video is way more than what you gave. I think when he's generous on camera, it's the least authentic thing in the world. There's an element of, you know,
Shut up.
Hey, you're crying. That's so good for camera. You know, I'm so glad if you're crying because you're so thankful that you got XYZ, and then you go, I'm so glad he needed it that bad so I could come in and, can you cry more? Oh, it's so good for the camera if you could. Oh, it made me uncomfortable that I was working there, and I didn't like it, and I vocalized it sometimes, and I think that's why I wasn't on camera as much as they said I was going to be. I was told at one point that I was going to be like fourth banana, you know, it was going to be Jimmy, Chris, Chandler, me, you know, and then that never happened. I remember talking about that, like, hey, I thought my contract said XYZ.
See, he's bitter, bro. He was down to be in all these videos, bro. He was down for it, bro. This is what I'm saying. He was mad they didn't choose him to be the fourth fucking banana. Maybe because you acting like an eggplant, you bitch.
I got the severance checks, so, you know, whatever, all that regard.
So after your severance checks, how was your relationship with the company? I know you appeared in videos after that, right?
Right, so in videos where I was...
He got fired. Guarantee he went on a whole smear campaign. He started his smear campaign back then when he first got fired, and then they called him for a gig. They were already talking. He said, like, yo, he was already talking to the black bro. He said that he was already talking to him, complaining about their pay and shit, and he probably didn't expect to go back. I guarantee this fool was hating, like, man, these fools ain't shit. I got enough information to bring them down and all this shit. And then they call him for video, and what does he say?
Relationship with the company. I know you appeared in videos after that, right?
Right. So in videos where I was appearing in later, that's why you keep nice publicly. If you're nice in public, hey, Jake was nice in public. Let's have him back for something.
So that means in private. See, I've been in public, but he's not saying what he was doing in private. This is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all gotta read between the lines at this bozo shit. This is just a smear campaign. It's like politics. We watch politics all the time. We see propaganda. We see certain things that are made to sway our opinion as the other guy about this and that. We see videos go viral and all that shit like that. It is propaganda. This shit is smoke and mirrors. Listen to this dude. He fake cried right now. He was wiping his eyes. Look at where's his tears? Where's he? All of a sudden, he's not all fucked up about getting the black homie fired. All of a sudden, he's not all. He's just talking about how when they called him back for video. Look at.
You know, yeah, sure. So I was hoping they call back. You know, and
I was hoping they'd call back. This fool had a severance check, publicly didn't shame, ruin Mr. Beast's image, but he did obviously privately. That's all that means. That's all that means. When he says that publicly, or else he would have just said, I never said nothing bad about him. Behind closed doors or on camera. He would have just said it that way. But he said, publicly, because I wanted to get a job back.
I appeared in some videos after I left. I think one of them was 3 days in a maximum security prison. If I did do mini challenges in that, I got paid. I was, clocked in with a rate, and I would get paid and compensated for those. But there was one video I was in. I got paid a lot for it, but it didn't come out. It didn't come out because it didn't go well.
He got paid a lot for. See, he breezed over that.
But there was one video I was in. I got paid a lot for it, but it didn't come out. It didn't come out because it didn't go well. There was a video that came out probably like a year ago, something like that. It got a lot of hot water when it came out. It was the surviving like $10,000 every day you survive in solitary or surviving solitary for whatever. It was like one of those solitary confinement videos that got a lot of media attention because everybody saw the premise and thought, what? You shouldn't do that. And people don't know that was the second attempt.
Here we go. Here. Let me make it. I don't think it's properly ready. I'm gonna edit this video live, all right? Watch.
The first attempt was on me.
At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what big wireless does.
Oh man, watch, gang. This is how we're gonna do it, bro. This is how we're gonna run it.
They put their names on arena.
And it didn't go well. I was already planning on moving to New York, and I had worked at a couple of YouTube companies after Beast, and I had a little bit of change in my pocket. The most change I had in my pocket ever. Small potatoes, compared to Beast bullshit. But I thought I had enough to move to New York or whatever. And I get a call from somebody over there, and they go, "Hey, they want you for a video." I was like, "Oh, amazing, great, cool, thank God." What's the video? And they tell me the pitch. And they try to make the pitch sound like it's going to be like a walk in the park. The pitch is 100 days in solitary confinement. But don't worry, like you only have to last like 30. We have like a video.
Oh shit, chat.
They're pitching it like at first it's gonna be like a luxury vacation. You're gonna have like a hot tub and an ice cream machine, and like part of the video is gonna be you deciding like, what items am I gonna get rid of, today, and they had like the choice. They were like, it's only gonna be bad for the last like 5 days tops when you have like nothing left. It's gonna be like a breeze for most of it, and by the end of it, after 30 days, you're gonna get $300,000 because it's $10,000 a day.
Bro, this dude is such a whining ass, complaining ass little bitch, bro. I swear to God, bro. I fucking can't stand this man, bro. I can't stand this man, bro. Y'all, I'm not tripping, right? I swear, I hope I'm not tripping, bro, because I don't want to seem like I'm just being a bully or some shit, but I swear I'm not tripping, bro. I'm swear I'm not tripping, bro. This dude seems like such a bitter ass bitch, fool. Like,
I don't know, man. I grew up poor in North Carolina. I said, excuse me? I'll dance for you if you put that kind of money in my face, sure.
wait, what? Did you just blame you being a gullible fucking moron on you being from North Carolina? You're a fucking idiot, bro. Listen, my morals are not for sale, man. Check it out, dude. I could guarantee that if you was on Jackass, I could guarantee you would have already had something shoved in your asshole or eaten some fucking questionable. You'd have eaten the horse dick or something. You would have already done that weird shit as long as they waved money in your face. I could tell, bro. You would go gay for money. I could tell. Listen to what he just said, bro.
Excuse me? I'll dance for you if you put that kind of money in my face, sure.
Bro, there's all these things that he did to himself. He literally caused himself this own like pain and anguish. All this shit he did to himself, but he's putting it all on this fool Mr. B's gang. Listen.
We're like, you're gonna be locked in this room, and we gotta make sure you're on all the time. We're gonna have cameras on you all the time, and you're perfect for this because you never shut the fuck up. On paper, I was like, okay, I can do this, and I was. They always cut me out of the videos. They always, and I was, editors have told me that it's because you have too much of a personality. And so with this video, I thought,
you got too much of a personality. Come on. You're kind of a weirdo. People are like, I don't know, this dude's kind of weird. I don't know if we want him on camera, man. This dude takes no accountability. This dude's telling us about a whole crash out, and he's putting it all on another man, like somebody who hired him and gave him money and paid him money and gave him opportunities to make money that he could have turned down, but he's trying to make it seem like he's some starving fucking kid in the fucking jungle. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not doing a good job. Like, you know what I'm saying? He seems like he's like some starving fucking Ethiopian kid in the, you know what I'm saying? Like some fucking starving Palestinian kid who can't get, like, that's what you seem like. You're trying to make it seem like it's something else. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in America. And I know Podunk, North Carolina is like, could be questionable some places, but it's still in America. What's wrong with you? Get it together, bro. The fuck? Why are you putting your shortcomings on another man? Like, yo, come on. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let's go to the chat, man. This fool said, boo. Everyone said, boo. Dog Weezy's laughing. Yo, I'm crying, G. You win that one. I'm just saying, bro. Tell me, this dude seems like a hater, bro. He does not seem like... I'm not hiring somebody like this, bro. Somebody like this, the minute, there's just those people, bro, that you could tell them no a million times. I'm sorry, yes a million times, and the one time you tell them no, they get upset. And this fool's counting pockets, bro. Like I said, if you sell me a shirt and it costs you $9 and you're just happy making your dollar, and I sell it for $10. Oh no, and you sell it to me for $10. So I paid you $10. You made $1 on it, on each shirt. I buy 500 shirts. You made $500 because you made $1 on each shirt. And then I turn around and I sell it for $14, and you get mad that I made extras on it more than you. Then that's not my fault. That's your fault because you were happy making $1 and you didn't ask me for more or anything. That's your fault, and that's your fault that you know what I mean. Like you played yourself. I just made what I could make. I maximized my profits, and you're upset at me. You're counting pockets. You're a hater. Don't be a fucking hater, bro. This is straight haterism. This isn't like, oh, disgruntled. You are a hater. That other dude with you, both haters. This is the hater, the hater talk right here. This is like two haters interviewing each other and glazing each other. This dude just admitted to glazing Mr. Beast publicly so he could be able to come back and do more videos. Bro, when I left my record label, I went crazy. I got blackballed because I went crazy. I was not letting up. I was mad. It was fuck them. And you know what I'm saying? That's just how I was. That's just because I was young. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, fuck them. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to do this on my own. Fuck them. Fuck you. Fuck you. And if you're not with me, then fuck you too. I was just on that shit. I was on that hype. I was on that timing. You are an opportunist. You want to leave an opportunity for you open in case you could still come in the door. And I bet you that you tried and they told you no, and this is the only reason you came on this shit. Because if you knew that you still had an opportunity to go work on Mr. Beast, you'd fucking do it. If they were to call you tomorrow to do one of their big ass challenges, you would fucking do it. But they probably not going to, because right now, like, why would they put money in your pocket when you're trying to burn down the bank? You're a fucking bum.
This is perfect. It's a video they can't cut me out of. I'm the guy. And so I thought, well, if I have to do this, if I have to do solitary confinement in order to do the things I want to do, then I will do that. I held my tongue and I swallowed my pride and I tried to do one last ride. I get there. And at first it's fine. And I mean, they had just freshly painted the set. You could smell it, you know, which that's probably not good, you know, the smell of fresh paint in your surroundings for the next XYZ time. It looked good on the visual, like it looks good on camera, you know, it's movie magic bullshit. It was a terrible facility. I mean, it was in one of the studios. They had to like get like a separate like tank for, you know, septic stuff. Yeah, there was a hot tub in it. Yeah, there was an ice cream machine. Like, things were cool and funny on paper. But when you think about stuff, a hot tub, if not connected to a filtration system, give it 3 days, it's gonna stink. You know, there's not like a hot water mechanism, so the hot tub was a lukewarm.
Bro, you're making $100,000 for this. What are you talking about? You're making $100,000. People don't even make that in a fucking 2 years. You're making 2 years worth of money in a matter of 60 days? What the fuck?
Warm tub at best, which was a silly complaint, but the shower was always cold, and you take like a quick shower. Was always cold. Cameras 24/7 on me.
Did you hear this pussy ass bitch? The shower was always cold. The shower was always cold. Fucking.
And the ice cream machine, let's talk about that for a second. The ice cream machine has 2 mugs, on, and off, reeking of smelly dairy, mildew. Like, so I got to choose which sense was assaulted at a time. I couldn't have all of them good. So the little things started to build up, you know, there was like the bug thing wasn't like terrible, but it was a factor, and like at first it was fine, you know, and you're...
Bro, you're literally competing to win 100,000. People were drinking horse semen on Fear Factor to win 50,000.
You're playing it up, like, cause you know it's a video, and it got to a point where like they weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them, I said, can we like have like nighttime hours? You know, and they said no, because it would fuck up the time-lapse shots. The time-lapse are what, me sleeping? Or me not sleeping? Yeah, I saw in other videos they did like, oh, you're gonna get XYZ hours of sunlight. Oh, great! Wanna know how they figured that one out? I didn't have it. You know, one of the things was you got to take away your clock, so you didn't know what time it was. Okay, I got no access to sun, I got no access to clock. I don't know, like, the lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I could not sleep, and I have insomnia problems now.
And for the record, Mr. Beast did this exact same challenge by himself. And he got buried. in a coffin.
But they might have started there. I had good people looking out for me.
Oh, here we go.
I had a lot of good people looking out for me saying, this we gotta stop.
Here we go.
So I just wanted to turn the lights off. And I'm
Woe is
people.
me.
I wish the lights would turn off. And I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not.
Bro, you're not at war. You're on a Mr. Beast video competing for $100,000, you idiot. Bro, what is up with this dude, bro?
I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. Oh, good. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess, is what we're doing. So, they're giving me, melatonin, it's not helping, and then Jimmy would come in like every other day for like an hour, to check in on me because he's doing other stuff. I'm just the guy in the cage over here. He'll come back to me in a minute. And so he'd come by, he'd get the shots, he'd leave. Sometimes he'd have a note from the director over the phone that would really piss me off. This is a note I got from the director, from Jimmy, when I'm receiving some cash. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the...
See how we just breezed over that? No, receive some cash. Bro, he literally brought in a big old box of money to you every day, you fucking bozo.
Camera, how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans. You know how hard it was to do a take of that? And pretend to make it genuine? I don't want to have student loans. I don't want to.
Probably as hard as it was for you to fake cry during this interview.
Be a cage. But Jimmy's the guy with the money, and if you do what he says, he'll do what you want. You want your student loans paid off? He's in his cage. And you have power over people. When one person doesn't have resources and the other one does, and they hold it over your head, and you go, of course, yeah, I agreed to it. I needed it, of course. There's something about like having the cameras on me all the time. Like I was not having a good time, but we were filming a video, so.
You little bitch. You're there to get $100,000, not to have a good time, you fucking crybaby ass bitch.
I was trying my best to be funny, I'm a dark comic, I got bits about, I had a very traumatic life. I have, my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor, so.
Say what? Hold on, man. Hey. The fuck? Wait, what?
I'm a dark comic, I got bits about, I had a very traumatic life. I have, my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor, so this kind of stuff is very. Is in jail for sexual assault.
The fuck?
I'm a dark comic. I got bits about. I had a very traumatic life. I have my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor. So this kind of stuff is very near and dear to my heart. I don't fuck around with this shit. I have jokes about that in my act.
So let me get this right, Jake. Your dad is a PDF file. And you make jokes about it? How many red flags do we need, people? How many red flags do we need? And what is up with North Carolina? They have white people there.
You know, I joke about it because, you know, that's what you do in a traumatic experience. You know, abusive relationships, I joke about it. I don't fuck around with this shit. Yeah, I have jokes about that in my act. You know, I joke about it because...
Huh? What? What?
Life. I have my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor, you know, so this kind of stuff is very near and dear to my heart. You know, I don't fuck around with this shit. Yeah, I have jokes about that in my act. You know, I joke.
He said, I don't fuck around with this shit. And then he says, I've got, like, literally in the very next sentence, he says, I've got jokes about it in my act. Listen. White people, let me have a little sidebar with you guys. When people say fuck white people, they're not talking about you. You're cool. They're talking about this guy and his whole deplorable, probably incestual family. Has nothing to do with you. Nothing to see here. Move along. Have a nice day. But we gotta have a word with this fucking clown. This dude is fucking weird. The fuck? What do you mean? Your dad, first off, there's a lot of unpacking that has to happen here. Pause. But there's a lot of unpacking. Number one, what the fuck? Your dad's a PDF file? And you have the audacity to call anybody else a PDF file? And secondly, you say you don't fuck around with this shit, but then at the very next sentence, you say you actually make jokes about this. Huh? The fuck is wrong with you, man? You're a sick piece of shit.
About it because, you know, this shit, sexual assault of a minor. I have I got bits about. I had a very traumatic. Funny, you know. I'm a dark. We were filming a video, so I was trying my best to be funny, you know. I'm a dark comic. Yeah, I got bits about. I had a very traumatic life. I have my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor, you know. So this kind of stuff is very near and dear to my heart. You know, I don't fuck around with this shit. Yeah, I have jokes about that in my act. You know, I joke about it because, you know, that's what you do in a traumatic experience. You know, abusive relationships. I get out of it. The first thing I do is I do a typing about it. You know, so I'm in this situation where my mental health is not good. My physical health is getting worse. But we're filming, so I'm doing bits. I'm talking to the camera. And I'm being, you know, like, hey, it's been a couple days, I'm not doing so hot, you know, which if I'm filming a video, that's what I should be doing for the camera, but it was too real. If they're faking videos, why couldn't we fake this one? You know, if we're allowed to let these cast members have some time off of this difficult challenge, how come we couldn't turn the lights off?
Bro, they're giving you $100,000, you fucking idiot.
How come we couldn't maybe not have some time-lapse footage for 10 seconds?
Coors Banquet, the beer born in the heart of wildfire country, supports those who run toward the fire.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do not like neither one of these guys. And I don't trust them.
I was starting to calculate, I don't know if I can do 30. How much can I, well, how can I manage to get out of here sooner and still have a video and still have some cash and get the plug, man. I did. since we're doing time-lapse shots, and since they insisted on time-lapse shots, I said, all right, we're gonna do time-lapse shots, bet. I put my YouTube on with the whiteboard they gave me. And I was like, all right, yeah, go ahead and scrub that footage. You know, you got that whiteboard. Oh no, either that goes in or this footage is unusable. And then, you know, James Warren came in and erased it. You know, fucking, you know, don't put that. Hey, we can torture him. Don't you dare let him get a plug in there. You know.
Bro, you're not there to plug your channel. You're there to make $100,000. You fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You blew the bag.
Like we were playing up the joke, you know, it's like, I'm the boy in the cage, you know, whatever. Like, I'll play into a joke, whatever, it's fine. It's just something weird about when Jimmy jokes. I have jokes about my dad because I love jokes with my dad. I'll joke about my dad all the time. That guy's a piece of shit. I hate my dad. But I have friends that make fun of my dad. That's fine, because I know their intent. I know where they're coming from. When Jimmy joked with my dad, and I sometimes seem weird. I don't like it. We're doing that, one of those hide-and-seek videos. Again, you know, at the time, they were a lot realer. So I got caught. And when you get caught, you know, you go to the place where you get caught. And I don't know if there's footage of this. I don't know if, you know, I definitely didn't make the final cut. But he says to me, all right, you go to jail, you know, like your dad. And like, it's a joke.
Oh, God, here we go again, bro. Bro, your dad's a pedophile, bro. Like, of course, bro. You're gonna get roasted for it, bro. You're so open about it. You joke about it, so motherfuckers are gonna joke about it too, bro. You're such a pussy, bro. What's up with this guy? This was wrong with the new generation, bro. A bunch of pussies like this guy. Fucking crazy, bro.
Like, it's a joke. But when my friends do it, it's fine. And Jimmy wasn't my friend. He was my boss. And that wasn't cool. And so now, I'm locked in a cage at his whim. And I have to do things to get the cash I need to live. And I got these cameras on me all the time. And I was unwell. I had editors coming up to me saying, "You good, bud?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're clearly unwell." And he goes, well, because the footage you're sending in is haunting. Because I'm trying to be funny, but I am mentally decaying, so I'm doing bits. Someone said there is a horror cut of a video in this. And I'm thinking, like, who's watching this? Like, who wants to see this? What?
Bro, need I remind you, you're making $100,000. You're there to make $100,000, bitch. You're not there to feel comfortable. You're literally supposed to be uncomfortable. The whole point is that you're uncomfortable for 60 days and you make $100,000. What's wrong with you?
What is fun about this, the video? And so the thing that made me want to, I got to get out. I can't do another day in a year. Jimmy comes in and I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. I was like 2 or 3 or whatever. He's like, "Why is he sleeping?" I don't know, because I can't sleep. He comes in and he wakes me up. And he goes, "Ask me why I have 2 briefcases." And I'm like, "Why do you have 2 briefcases?" And he goes, "Oh, because this one's for today, you know, and this one's for the challenge." And I go, "What's the challenge today?" He goes, You're gonna run a marathon. You're gonna do the 22.6K, whatever it is. And you're gonna..."
First off, a marathon is 26K. 26K, that's what a marathon is, you fucking idiot redneck moron. 26K is what a marathon is. 26 miles, sorry. Which is like 20K or something, like, you know, I don't know. But a marathon is 26K. It's 26 miles. It's not 22K, because 22K is like a lot more. How many kilometers in a mile? 1.6 kilometers. Oh, so it's like 1 point. How many kilometers in a marathon? Let me ask. 42. So there's 42 kilometers in a marathon. That's 26 miles. So back to laughing at this ass clown right here.
We're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. The first challenge I did was a Rubik's Cube, and I'm dyslexic, I'm dumb. I don't know how to do a Rubik's Cube.
Bro, this dude's just making excuses. Oh, I'm not gonna do a Rubik's Cube, I'm dyslexic.
So your first challenge, Rubik's Cube.
Need I remind you? He's competing for $100,000. And they're gonna try to make it $300,000 or some shit, but he's really competing for $100,000, bro. Do you know people have done a lot more for a lot less? You sound like a little bitch right now.
I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. I was on camera. I don't want to do it. You go, just do it for the thing, my kid. You know, like there was an element of, oh, Jake will do what we want because he's in house. You know, that's one of the reasons why they got me. Jake's he's an inside guy, so he'll do whatever. We can push him a little extra hard because we know he's good. I couldn't say no to the treadmill thing.
I grew up in West Virginia, and every night in our family is centered around the gym.
People who run marathons train forever, and it's still hard. Again, writer. Do I look like I run? I don't run, you know? Let alone a marathon, let alone that training for it. So I was in a sunlightless.
Bro, that's the point. That's the point. That's what the content is. This dude who never ran a marathon is going to run a marathon. We're going to give him an extra $200,000. But you're a little bitch. David Goggins would have done it. You little bitch.
Let's put this old phone back in service.
Yeah, but the thing is that I didn't train for this marathon and then they made me run it. You are such a bitch.
Like, did you have a choice or? Based on the Rubik's Cube thing and based on all the other stuff, like there was so much pressure to just do it, just do the thing, you know? And if I refuse, it's just, oh, that's the whole video. I guess the budget's, so much money up in flames because Jake said he wouldn't want to do the thing. And so I wanted to be a good sport and I wanted to get the boost and I wanted the cash. And so I started running at 12. I was able to take some breaks and I asked him, how long do I have? He goes, until I get back. And I'm running until 3 a.m. When I got off the treadmill, oh, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, make sure I was good.
Bro, I have a homie who literally runs a marathon every day and then he bikes for like 80 miles, bro. Then he goes and swims for 20 or some crazy shit. You sound like a little bitch. This dude sounds like a little fucking bitch. The lactic acid in my legs. I don't work out, so I'm sore. And I get soreness when I do simple things like run. This guy's a little bitch, bro. I fucking hate this dude, bro. And I fucking hate his hair, bro. Yeah.
And that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out.
He quit.
And that's when
you're a little bitch.
I get psych in, and I talk to the psych about how I'm not well. And like I said, there was a lot of good people over there that was saying, you gotta pull him out. Yeah, I had friends that did some freelance work, and they would tell me, they'd be like, yeah, everyone knows you over there, everybody loves you. They go, oh, Jake Weddle, love that guy. Shame what happened to him. Like I'm a ghost. And I asked him, I said, how much longer are you guys going to keep me in here? And the guy goes, realistically, like at least 7 more days? No. And they didn't let me leave right away either. They wanted to make sure, everything was fine. So I just, slept for a while. They turned the lights off. And they brought, it's like they brought in all my friends, you know, to make it.
Oh my God, bro.
They brought in all the people I liked and Jimmy. Then everybody was around me making sure I was good, making sure I was okay. But Jimmy had his he was sitting in the chair turned around like an evil villain. Swear to God, everyone was looking at me and he was like Lex Luthor over there. He turns around, he stands up. He does the exact same thing when he's pretending to have a human connection. You know when you're watching a video and he's like, oh, stop, you're gonna make me cry. And he like touches his eye or whatever as if he's crying. He's just...
He's like, I know how to get the real tears out.
I didn't have to pretend to do that shit. She said,
come on. Oh man, you rehearsed this, gang. You think we don't know you rehearsed? You know how many, since they told you that you were gonna come on this podcast, you rehearsed every little soliloquy you kicked this entire time, gang. I am so happy I gotta react to this whole shit. I did not know. See, this fool Poetic Flacco just clipped some shit out of this, so I didn't get to see like the whole shit. But now I gotta see this. I can see that you a fucking clown. You a clown. You're an attention-seeking little bitch. You're mad that you got no clout because they didn't put you in any of the big videos, and the one big video chance that you did, you probably had a whole meltdown. You was in there talking shit. You tried to promote your own brand like a bozo. You did all this fucking off-brand, weird, bogus, dork-ass fucking hater shit on the video so they couldn't use it. It was unusable footage, and they still paid you. You should be happy. Look at what his complaints are.
As if rehearsed by his lawyers. Yeah, your mental health is the most important thing. I just want to make sure you're okay. And the last thing we want you to do is...
I can almost hear the word Sue come out of his mouth. The S. He just stopped right before it got out.
I did not get the 300K. What I got. You guys think of it this way. At least you get to keep what you earned.
But you gave up, bro. You gave up. What do you mean you don't get the 300K? You gave up. Duh. You gave up. That was your choice. That was your choice to just do this whole shit to begin with. Just doing the challenge was your choice. You agreed to this shit. You agreed to the challenge. You weren't aware how hard it was going to be. You thought it was going to be super easy to win $100,000 and they were going to make it super easy for you to win $100,000, and you still went ahead and did it. And then you're blaming it on something. You have zero accountability. You're probably a terrible human. Anybody who has this lack of accountability is a terrible human. And he has got zero self-awareness. This dude, zero self-awareness. You're a fucking moron. You're a dork. You're a dweeb. You're lucky that Mr. Beast still paid you after all this shit.
You were in there for XYZ days. You did XYZ challenges, so you got, 100,000 some change, give or take. You know how much money I spent in taxes in 2021? I spent $44,000 in taxes alone. And now I spent all that money on doing stand-up. I bought plane tickets to go do comedy festivals. My family back home, I gave them a bunch of stuff that they needed. And haven't been back Beast Sept in any official capacity or unofficial capacity since then. And then they did the video with somebody else, and they worked out the kinks. And then I'd still gotten some hot water, and I knew it would. And I've wanted to say a lot of this for a long, long, long time. And I feel good now. That's how you get that off there?
Twisted Tea is a refreshing,
Bro.
hard iced tea made with real...
This dude is a clown. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dude's a fucking clown. Stay the far away from me. Stay far the fuck away from me, bro.
Larry, how are you feeling after a few days? Better. I still couldn't sleep even a few days out, but I almost have my sleep cycle back on track. My legs and joints are good, but the blisters on my feet still hurt to walk on.
Oh, I could
Medical
hear
advice?
this over-exaggerating, sassy-ass, pussy-ass dude typing this, and he's got an Android. This makes me sick. He's definitely giving off Android energy. Man, this just further solidifies every stereotype that I have in the you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
Advice I got was not to lance them and just let them go away with time. I'm mentally still in an uneasy place, but I've gotten back on better. This is not supposed to be okay, and I've earned. Haha, those blisters and those hurt to walk on. But I was told the best thing to do is stay off my feet before I get the money. Meg and I are wishing you the best with your recovery, and please feel free to reach out if you need anyone to talk to or need a place to crash in New York. Hope you're doing well, man. That video you uploaded is money. So good. I appreciate it. I'm doing better physically. Mentally, I'm still kind of in a place. I still can't sleep. I've slept 5 hours in the past 3 days.
Awkward kid who maybe, had it a little rough growing up. I can't speak on that, but I do have empathy for it. Because I had it rough growing up, and I think when you're hyper fixated on something, like I love stand-up, he loves YouTube, everyone fixates on a thing, I think he just wanted to be the best YouTuber so bad, and because the industry's metrics, rewarded some not great behavior, if you're just going on autopilot based on what the numbers say, you can do some things that maybe aren't good, but reap reward. And I think Jimmy just did what the industry and maybe what the system that we have set up demanded. And he didn't care who got hurt. And I think Jimmy surrounded himself with really, really not so great people, and those people were the ones making the decisions. And I want to say, really important, there are so many good people that work at Mr. Beast who are damn good at their jobs. Like, when Jimmy comes in and asks for something impossible, it's these people's jobs to do it. And they shouldn't be able to make it happen, and they do.
This guy's...
Because I don't want my friends to lose their jobs. It's just like behind closed doors is a real piece of shit. And so, when stuff starts hitting the fan, it comes out, you're not, but I wasn't surprised. It's like, I was like, no, I was, dumbass, god damn it. But I wasn't surprised, and it was just consequences happening to somebody who was really good at avoiding them for a long time. And I don't know, everybody loves Jimmy, and behind closed doors, he is not super great, and that image is cultivated purposefully and intentionally, and it's branding, it's marketing, it's YouTube.
Okay, so I guess, just one final question on a serious note. Obviously, the Ava Chris Tyson drama, and, that's a known issue of traditional media. Did you witness or hear about any sexual misconduct at the company?
It's crazy. I probably hung out with Ava the most out of the main cast, just because I was on Beast Hacks. Now.
I've had enough of this guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had enough of this bozo yet? Cause I've had enough. I'm done with this clown. He's full of shit. Both these clowns. I hope this dude gets his channel struck and destroyed. dude's a fucking clown. So anyways, that dude's a clown. And then there's, all right, so this is the one where I'm like, all right, so this is his ex-girl that was like with him at the time that he did. She was in like a big portion of his videos early on. You know what I mean? And so right here, she tags YouTube and says, YouTube, you need to reevaluate who you're putting on the trending page. So this is what Maddie is saying. Then she said, I've spent years being quiet, never acknowledging that time in my life, just quietly cheering on those who I saw mistreated. I don't want I don't want drama. I don't want anything. I just want to speak up for my 19-year-old self. 19 to 21 are formative years, and as a young woman, it impacted the way that I saw myself, the way that I interpreted my future, and how I trusted men. There was no user manual. There was no instructions on how to deal with gaining a following quickly. No cheat sheet on dating someone famous. I did the best I could, but I was not okay. Months of therapy and many journal entries, long talks with my mom. Why do I still feel like it was all for nothing? I believe I should be used as a cautionary tale. If something is too good to be true, it probably is. How he treats other women will ultimately be how he treats you. You are smart, beautiful, and capable of a career, life, and relationship you are proud of. I do not aim to take anyone down, just simply and explicitly tell you that there are scary people out there. People that will hurt you, use you, spit you out, and then tell you it's your fault. It's all of our jobs to protect our friends, our moms, our wives, our sisters, our daughters, ourselves from people like that. If you see something not cool, speak up. So, obviously we could see here that his ex needed to be part of the conversation. She felt left out and wanted to involve herself to get her last bit of clout and fame because she hasn't been on any Mr. Beast videos and pretty much lost her following or whatever following that she had. And she's jumped on the Mr. Beast hate train. Essentially, I mean, it's like years later. You were rich. You gotta do a bunch of cool videos. You got a bunch of cool shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate this type of shit. Bro, you got a whole business. You got a blue check. You're nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're Mr. Beast's ex-girlfriend, and he made you famous. Capitalize off that shit. Do something about it. You know what I mean? You said nothing here. You said nothing here. Here, you said nothing. All girls have bad breakups. You're saying nothing. He was a bad boyfriend to you? Wow. He's a rich dude. He's allowed to be. He's a rich, successful young man who's got the most popping channel on YouTube. Guess what? You're lucky to be his girlfriend. You should have followed suit. You should have fell in line. Now you're sitting probably fucking doing hair at some beauty salon in fucking North Carolina. Congratulations. You fumbled the bag. Hate to say it. I hate to break it down so real and honest. A lot of girls think that just because they offer nothing more than a pretty face, some vagina, and you know what I mean? Like, they got it. No, bro. You got to bring substance and add to my life. You know what I mean? If you can't bring substance and add to my life, you're not for me. If you can't walk with God with me, you're not for me. Now, I am 41 years old, and I'm well aware of the things that I do and don't want in my life. So if you're not for me, you're not for me. And guess what? He's a millionaire. He is able to do whatever the fuck he wants. And if he don't want to fuck with you, and if he wants to dump you because he got too rich and outgrew your relationship, that's your fault, because you didn't grow with him and help him grow. You were a step in his step to fame. Because honestly, think about it. If y'all was really lit like that, he's smart. He was like, dang, I got crazy Lucci right now. I got crazy Luciano. I don't know if this podunk shit-town girl is going to be enough for me to be happy. Like, you know, I could basically find anybody in the world. This fool went and found the girl that he liked across the globe in South Africa. You know? That's what happens when you don't play your role. You don't sit. You know what I'm saying? You probably wanted a little bit more clout, a little bit more like control over what he's got going. Nah, check it out, man. Shut your mouth. Do what you're told. Receive the bag. Help me win. You know? That's just how millionaires think. If they had, why the fuck is he going to be dealing with somebody who's like probably being super, super insecure? You're probably being super annoying, super naggy. Like, we ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to get lit. I'm trying to continue the growth of my company. I'm trying to start other little corporations to try and make this shit grow and continue. The minute that YouTube isn't a thing anymore and a viable, tangible way to get money, then cool. Then like I have set up all these other ways to make money. But having some naggy, small town fucking chick just all in your ear nagging, that's what this whole post strikes me as. You didn't. He got annoyed of you. You probably caught him talking to some hot girls that was in his DMs, and he probably, you know what I'm saying? You really didn't say nothing bad about him. All you really just said was like, yeah, like, he was hard on his contestants, as he should. He's giving them hella bread, so I don't know why they're complaining about it. It's hard. These fools think that they're going to go up there and win $100,000 and it's going to be super easy. No! It's going to be strenuous. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be a not fun time. They're going to make it miserable. They're going to want you. Do you think they want to pay you like $100,000? Yeah, I mean, technically, he makes it seem like that, but if you're saying that he's lying or making shit up, then obviously he don't really want to pay you $100,000. But he's going to make it very hard for you to win $100,000. These fools just get so entitled. You know? So that's what she's pretty much saying. Oh, I feel bad. I'm rooting for the person who's being mistreated. Like, duh. They're giving them free money, you idiot. And that's your fault that you stayed with them through your formative years, you know, from 19 to 21 are my formative years as a young woman. Shut up. You got to be with a rich-ass dude, experience some dope shit, and be rich for a little bit in your life. And the thing is that you're never going to get that again. Ever again. Never again. You're never going to get that same bag ever again. Say goodbye. So just be happy you got to experience that for once in your life. You know what I mean? It's just weird to me. Smear campaigns don't work for me, man. Listen, I got to look at everything objectively. You know what I'm saying? All these people, it's a little hater coalition. His ex being a fucking bitter ex. This is bitter ex. This is look at it. Look at what it says right here. Look at, just read what it says right here. Use me as a cautionary tale. So blah 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 blah. Shut up. Shut up. bitch the fuck out of here. Put her in the bathroom. Put her in the bathroom. All those words, and she really didn't say exactly. She said all that shit and didn't say shit. She said all that shit to say nothing. She said nothing. 510 Classic said bullseye, yes. She didn't say nothing. She did all that to say nothing. All this to say nothing. You just a bitter chick. You got no more clout. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You were Mr. Beast's ex-cum rag, and now you just gotta insert yourself in the conversation to somehow get a little bit of last bit of clout. Let me just wring the last of the clout out of this. Let me just wring the last of this clout out of this really quick, you know? That's what's going on. That's the only thing that's going on here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, lady. Nobody cares. You know? Nobody cares. It's funny to me. You know? Nobody cares. That's why this shit's funny to me. Like, you got 3 haters. I mean, 2. I mean, this dude's a PDF file. But then you got this hater up here. And then you got this hating ass ex chick. And then you got the dude who did the video with this guy. The weird cop guy. Haters. Just a smear campaign. All these guys are 20-year-olds. Yeah, they're all youngsters. They're all youngsters. You know? It's like, bro, like, what do you expect? Like, what do you expect? You're gonna date a famous guy, that's what comes with it. You know? If I was dating a famous, like, girl who's like an actress or something, like, I would just know what comes with it. It's not gonna be, you know? It's not gonna be normal. It's like it's some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's haterish. These guys are haters. This dude's a big ass. This dude's such a fucking snake, bro. After breaking everything down for y'all, if there's one thing that you took out of this whole shit, is that this dude is a fucking snake. This dude is a scumbag snake. This dude had fake tears. He had fucking. He saw a bunch of shit. He got a black dude fired because he tried to get people to he tried to coerce people against Mr. Beast, who was the dude who hired him. He purposely didn't talk shit. He talked shit to behind in private, but didn't talk shit publicly about Mr. Beast because he wanted to get hired, even though he had all these morality things. Oh, they weren't paying the black guy enough. Or all this stuff. He had the fake tears. They didn't pay my black coworker. Oh, little bitch, shut up. It's just weird to me. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Go. Then he blames his financial mishaps on Mr. Beast. Well, I was touring everywhere, and I was spending money to go to different comedy shows and do stand-up all over the country. Whose fault is that? Why are you putting that on me? He gave you over $100,000. You said you had to pay $44,000 in taxes. I can guarantee, because the way that those challenges work out is they got to bring you $10,000 every time. And you said that it was a few days. He said 100,000 and some change. So that means it was more than likely 140,000. You used 44,000 for taxes, so you ended up with like 96,000. You said you gave some to your family, and then you spent the rest traveling around the country. And I can guarantee you wasn't just living very meager, and by meager means you was definitely living a little lucrative. lucrative, like a little nice, you know what I'm saying? Having the, going to Fogo de Chao, getting the little seafood tower, you know what I'm saying? Not eating the whole shit, you know? I know how people like you act when they got money, bro. Like, you're a clown. You are a clown. You're a clown. Straight up. If there's one thing we learned about this is that smear campaigns, you just can't always trust them. That's why during election season and any time that we about to go into an election, you got to be careful of all the shit that's going on and spreading on the internet, and that the government's allowing to go viral, because more often than not, it's to try and help sway your narrative or your position on politics. Because a lot of the same shit that they try to make go viral only during the election year is happening all year round, all the other 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So be diligent, my peoples. Don't be swayed by the propaganda and bullshit, because there is a lot of it out there, gang. There is a lot of it out there. But this is crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. This is stupid. Like, I thought it'd be a little more convincing, you know. I was like, maybe I'm tripping for thinking these dudes are goofy, you know. Like, maybe I'm tripping. No, they goofy. They goofy. Trying to bring somebody down because you're a fucking hater is weird, bro. It's weird. Like, it didn't work out for you, so you're gonna burn down the ship. Like, super weird. Weirdos. I'll never understand that shit. I'll never understand that, man. You know, Mr. Beast is a dope channel. I don't give a fuck. This shit, it's so far, so good. Hey, you had a dude being a weird groomer, gay dude towards little boys. You got rid of him. Cool. Perfect. Did it. You issued a statement. Perfect. You did some fake email leaks so people get them. Perfect. All right, bad. Cool. I'm cool with that. Handle business. You know, Kai Cenat had a editor working for him, and that fool fired him and didn't want, because he was a weirdo. He had an editor working for him who was a weirdo, and he fired that fool, and it didn't, you know, and that's cool. You know, like, be diligent, stand on business, stand on morals and principles. Like, other than that, like, I don't give a fuck about none of this other shit. If he was a bad boyfriend to that girl, I don't want to call her the B word, but if he was a bad boyfriend to that Maddie chick, then, like, hey, man, like, that has nothing to do with me. I don't watch him because he's a wonderful fucking... I watch him because it's like entertaining content. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy his videos. He does great. Especially now, like, the production value is unreal. You know what I mean? You guys are like making little... Technically, this part of the video is scripted. Like, you guys are goofy, bro. Y'all are goofy. Goofy as fuck. Y'all look like goofy ass fucking haters. And now I hate that for you. I hate that for you. You know what I mean? Well, we've reached the end. Man, we got our first super chats. I want to thank 510 Classics, the homie. Like I said, my brother, message me on either Instagram or on Discord. Send me a direct message on Discord, and I'll make sure I get you a bottle of tequila. I'll get you a little care package from our weed sponsor, and I will. I got you. As long I got only XL, and then I got a double XL hoodie. So hopefully you fit into an XL t-shirt. The double XL hoodie, I really doubt you fit into. Honestly, I don't know how big you are or whatever. But I got the XL. I got an XL t-shirt for you. I got a Treehouse Club painting for you, a canvas, and then of course, my manager got our sponsor stuff. So I got you on a care package. It's gonna be lit. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate the support. We got our first $100, y'all. Like, $102. You know, Tone, the homie of 510 Classics put through the super chats. Shout out. Yes, tonight we'll be doing the afters. Obviously, like y'all see, like I could play music as long as I don't play the music video. You know, I think I could play a couple like Bay Area music videos. They might let me, but as long as I don't play the music video, they allow me to play the music, and then they'll like block it by the morning. So I'm gonna be playing music tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be getting lit. I'm gonna be playing music, and yeah. Other than that, God bless you all. My name's Ghambit. You can find me on all social media, Ghambit, Ghambit. Make sure you follow the subreddit and subscribe to the Discord. Join us in there for all the great conversation. Please subscribe, hit like, comment, hit the notification bell. It'll let you know every single time that I'm going live. Also, guys, hey guys. Hey, listen, guys. I was gonna do this commercial, huh? Hey, listen, guys. If you're an artist or podcast platform and you don't know how to connect with all major digital streaming platforms, I got a real deal simple solution. It's GT Digital Distribution. With over 20 years of music industry experience and real life label reps ready to serve your every need, GT Digital makes distributing your music worldwide easy as just uploading your music and setting a release date. Your personal label rep will contact you to verify everything, and then you're ready to go. Just make sure you contact my manager, Junior number 9, just to help get you started today. Stay independent, skip the sign up and upload fees. Take charge of your career today by signing to GT Digital Distribution, a partner of Empire Distribution. Yes. Shout out Gold Toes, shout out Junior number 9. I appreciate y'all. There's going to be a party tonight with DB by the Bag at Club Pure in Sunnyvale. Hit my line if you guys want to get on that. Get on the Tone. If you want to go, let me know, and I'll get you on the guest list tonight. It's going to be in Sunnyvale tonight. It starts at, 9 p.m., 10 p.m.? Let me know. I'll get you on the guest list for tonight. But other than that, shout out everybody. God bless y'all, man. Shout out the chat. Shout out everybody who's been rocking with me since the beginning. Oops, why is it doing this? Boom. Shout out everybody who's been rocking with me since the beginning, man. And remember, hit the gym, drink your water, take your vitamins, and quit sleeping on your greatness. I'll catch you next stream. We'll be doing the after stream tonight, probably around 11 p.m., midnight. You know what I mean? So shout out you. Shout out my dog, Don Weezy, man. We outside, yes. I'll be back tonight doing a stream, the afters, trying to get it lit. God bless you all. God bless America. Occupy all streets. Big love, big vibes, big blessings. Catch y'all soon, y'all. Ghambit out.